traveling along Buena Vista Drive. This roadway and the city of Lake Buena Vista were established in 1969 when Walt Disney World Resort was first being developed. They are both named after Buena Vista Street in Burbank, California, where the Walt Disney Company headquarters are still located today.
Well, hello everyone and welcome to another live stream. I am so happy you're here to join me. My name is Carney. This is Adventures by Carney. We have been going on a run. We have been live many days in a row and we have made so many new friends and followers. So thank you and welcome to all the new people, and hello to my crew who have been here since the beginning and everybody in between. It has been a true honor and privilege to get to see so many of you and hang out with all of you. Had a bit of a rough start this morning, but who am I to complain with everything that's been going on around Cuba, all of Florida, and now it's heading up the coast. Scary times, scary stuff. But I'm here to try to bring you a little bit of magic, show you some of the things that may or may not have happened here around Walt Disney World. There is still a lot of downed branches, palms, some trees. There's been a few Disney light posts that have been down. So I'm going to show you as much as I can, show you some of the aftermath of you will. I'll wait till she's done.
When we arrive, remember to use your My Disney Experience mobile app to review your worldly itinerary for the day.
But again, yeah, I'm going to show you as much as I can, but also we'll try and bring you some of that magic. The parks are now, as of this hour, all officially back open. Not the water parks, but Magic Kingdom is open. They opened first. Then we had Epcot. They opened at 11. Hollywood Studios opened at 12. It's everything, right? Magic Kingdom. Oh, and then DAC opened at 1, I believe. Animal Kingdom. They did not release park passes at all during this entire hurricane. I was lucky enough to book one for Epcot about a month ago because I kind of wanted to do a live stream showing everyone how they're setting up for the big 40th anniversary tomorrow. Tomorrow's the big 40th anniversary at Epcot. But then I just kept it, so I have a park reservation. I had some car trouble this morning and some other couple things, but that again is nothing in comparison to what everybody else is going through. So thoughts, prayers, and I really hope everyone's able to recover as quickly as possible. And we're thinking about you. I know a lot of people reached out to me and said, Pete, besides the Red Cross, do you have any local charities and places we can help out? I do know a few. Well, I know a few people personally who could use a little bit of help. But I will try and find today or tomorrow something local where all of that money can go directly to people who need it. I know people who could use it. So I might do something like that. But it's also been a little wild because we're supposed to be in the middle right now of our Carney Crew celebration. We're supposed to be going since Wednesday. Obviously, we couldn't do it then. Yesterday, we did a home stream. We did a little cooking at home because all the news and officials said, please stay home. We need to do our thing. And then today, the roads were safe enough to drive on again. They gave us permission to go back out. The parks reopened. So here we are. Right now, I'm on the Skyliner. I thought it'd be a great place to start heading into Epcot because we can kind of get a look down to see if there's any damage. And so far, everything along the route, I know you're looking at me. I am in a wrapped cabin, so it's kind of hard to see outside. It may look a little fuzzy like this. But if I see anything, I will definitely show it to you.
And Disney's Boardwalk Villas. From elegant dining and magical lounges to lively entertainment just off the shores of Pleasant Lake, this charming seaside resort relives the golden era of Atlantic beach towns and turn-of-the-century amusement parks.
Slowing down a little bit, you can see they did a pretty good job cleaning up in these parking lots. Some of the other ones I passed earlier on the Skyliner and when I was driving into the parks had a little bit more damage. You can see, I mean, again, not much here at all, but a lot of debris came off the trees. A lot of the palms blew. So whatever you see still standing, it's pretty legit. We did get gusts just shy of 100 miles an hour. It got a little intense. I put a video on the Discord and for the Patreons of me outside in the middle of it around 1 a.m., around midnight. What was that? Wednesday night. Just to show you a little bit of the intensity, but again, I wanted to keep myself safe, follow all the rules. So that's what we're doing. With that being said, hello officially. Let's go back into real stream mode. Hello. please do me that big favor of hitting that like button. It really does help. It puts a smile on my face. But besides that, it helps with the algorithm. More people can find the stream and come on in and hang out with us. I know there's been a lot of streamers in the parks this morning. They kind of rope dropped it, got ready. I was going to come bright and early, but then I saw there was just an army of people out in the parks. And I said, you know what? I'll let them go do their thing. I try not to step on anyone else's toes. I don't view anyone as like competition. I think everyone should win. I think, you know, there's enough of us out there and enough viewers out there on planet Earth who can enjoy Disney, and you can search around and find a streamer that you like in your style. So I figured since everyone was going hard all morning, I would come in the afternoon, and it wasn't supposed to be this late in the afternoon because we had a little bit of hiccups, but it's going to work out, and we're just going to have a great night. I'm kicking off my Carney Crew celebration today, so we're going to be having a couple drinks. I'll be showing you around all around Epcot. We'll be meeting up with friends. We'll be having some cocktails there. We'll show you around Epcot, and then one of our good friends, Pat Mix75, was able to get an Oga's reservation for I think about 5 or 6 of us. So I think we might be heading from Epcot over to Oga's a little bit later. So if you want to go see Oga's Cantina over in Batu, aka Galaxy's Edge, aka Star Wars Land, at Disney's Hollywood Studios, we'll probably take a Skyliner ride back. But it's pretty amazing that we're even in the Skyliner, and the storm yesterday at this time was gusting winds and everything else. And I think when we were doing those streams the last few days, and there were so many of you asking good questions, like, well, you know, you think everything will be okay by Saturday or Sunday? It is a gorgeous day here. I'm telling you, it is gorgeous. This morning I had the windows open. Me, who likes it at 60 degrees, I had the windows and doors open at the place. We had a great breeze. The sun is shining, and that's the one nice part about going through a hurricane. Is on the other end of it, there's a great big beautiful tomorrow. Let me get all my stuff ready. I got a deep board here. Ooh, so much talking. I forgot to get ready. Let me turn this thing around. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Oh, I do have some cast member info for you guys as well. I was trying to get the scoop for some cast members. There you go. Thanks so much. So I'm sure every cast member's story is a little bit different, and I'm not saying this is for all cast members, but I did have a little bit of pride and excitement when I heard what Disney was doing for the cast members that stayed all the way through. They did have places to stay. They were getting paid for it. And I heard, and again, I don't know if this is true. This is all just from one cast member and then hearsay from other people, that Disney did pay them for all their time all the way through the storm. So even if, let's say, they worked a 12-hour shift, went and took a 8-hour break and then came back out, I heard Disney not only gave them a place to crash, I believe supervisors got their own rooms, and if you were kind of lower, what's going on? Hey! Okay. Oh, okay. I'm going to be right here anyway. I'll be, yeah. Perfect. We're going to meet up with them in a second. But I did hear that not only did they have a place to stay, you had to split rooms if you were kind of, let's say, lower in the rankings of Disney. But I heard they paid you for all your time. So even if you did get that that 8 hours to go sleep, I heard Disney paid you all the way through, which makes me so happy. It kind of restores my faith in Disney and taking care of their cast members. Disney also discounted meals and buffets for guests staying at the resorts. They provided that entertainment. We did a nice long stream. We went over to the Animal Kingdom Lodge in the middle of the Hurricane Ian. So if you want to check that out, we did as much coverage as I could with trying to follow all the rules. And, obviously staying safe and making sure everyone around me was staying safe as well. But you can see the Skyliner is running at full speed, full operation today. So we have new friends you're going to see on camera today. One, Mandy. We're going to meet up with Mandy in a little bit. Pat Mix75. You guys know him. Another classic. We're going to be meeting up with him as well. And then 2 new friends who've only been on a stream, I believe, once or twice. They're my friends that stay at Fort Wilderness all the time, and we get to go around on the golf carts, hanging out with them, partying with them. Well, they are in town, my friend Jess and Mike, And Jess is celebrating. I don't even know how you keep track of this. I should go back and look. But her 700th day as a guest at Walt Disney World. This is her 700th time coming to Disney. She is a local. She lives about an hour away. And they come to Fort Wilderness all the time for like 2-week trips. They have this beautiful big camper. They get great deals. They come on the off season. And she loves Disney. So she's been coming for many years. This isn't like 700 visits in 2 years. This is over many years. So it's a big day. So we're going to try and make it special for her as well. When we were planning our Carney crew celebration, we had a nice big fun day planned today. And with the storm, we had to push a lot of it back. Our Wednesday night stuff got canceled. Our Thursday got canceled. Our Friday morning stuff got canceled. But we are going to hang out here at Epcot, boogie over to Oga's, have maybe a little some fun over at Oga's. And then tonight, we're going to head over to the studio. I'm doing some liquid magic. Tomorrow, we're back here at Epcot for the 40th. And we'll be both hanging with people in person, also live streaming back and forth. So yeah, besides hitting that like button now, make sure you're subscribed. You got that bell on, you turn on all notifications. You won't miss any of the fun. We'll be live again on Sunday. We will be live again on Monday. We will be live again probably on Tuesday. It's 50-50 right now. I'm supposed to start a road trip on Tuesday, but we'll see. So lots of content, lots of fun coming your way. And again, welcome to all the new subscribers. We had a nice big run of new subscribers over the last week. And again, if you've been here and you've been around for a while, you know how much I really appreciate you. You are the magic. Besides that, I got to thank all my Patreons. Without them, I don't even know if we would have made it this far into the channel, because without the Patreons, I don't know if I can keep this channel going. So thank you so much to all the Patreons. You are amazing. You're the magic. And to all of you who are watching, if you've ever hit the subscribe button, if you hit the like button on videos, you keep it going. If you watch, I roll, watch and roll. While we wait for Jessica and Mike, because they're right behind me, and I figure we could all walk. There they are. Let's go. Never mind. We're headed to Rose and Crown to go see Mandy. Mandy had car trouble this morning, too. Everyone's cars are going down. Just dropped her car for the car care center here on property and hopped on a monorail over here. Nice. Anyway, you guys remember them. We were cruising around on golf carts, Fort Wilderness. If you ever hear me hanging out at Fort Wilderness, this is the crew I'm hanging out with. And I love hanging out with them, but it's also intimidating because there's not many people who can drink on my level. And these two keep me going. Keep you hydrated. Gotta keep me hydrated. 700 visits. 700 visits. It's wild. All right, I gotta aim you at the concrete. Disney security doesn't like to be seen. They're shy. No problem. Have a great day. You too. I only get dinged if I have a bag, but it could be because I have 2 gimbals, a battery pack, and a lot more going on.
Here?
She lives in the lagoon. Whenever I bring a backpack, I get dinged. Normally, I'd be putting all this stuff in a backpack.
I just came through the front entrance to meet you here at the back entrance, and I didn't go up once.
This is, I'll show everyone. So it's just all electronics gear. Second phone, second gimbal, keys. I'm using a cell phone and wallet, fuel rod. Look at that, for Punxsutawney. Thank you so much. And off and running. We did it.
We were admiring your black solo cup.
Ah, yes, it is. 'Tis the season.
We like it.
I saw them at Publix last week. I was like, I got to get all of them.
That's awesome.
Where should we go? Where should we go? I'll come over here to Kimberly. How's your day going? Fantastic. You do all right through the hurricane? Thank goodness. I'm glad. Thanks for being here today.
Have a nice day.
You too. So you're new to the Discord. You see the mayhem of the Discord.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
crazy.
I had no idea. I was like, okay, this is interesting.
I remember trying to tell you about it when we first met. I was like, hey, do you mind if I live stream? We got this little YouTube channel. We got this little community.
I had no idea. I wouldn't call that a little community. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's, I'm a lucky Rose and Crown. Yeah, I told Mandy we meet her over there. Everyone knows that's my meeting spot.
I mean, it's an important spot.
How you doing? Good, thanks. So yeah, exactly. So I heard you guys lost power?
We lost power.
Anything else, or was that the worst of it?
For us, that was the worst of it.
No,
Thank
I
goodness.
lost consciousness.
Oh, well, at least you made it back.
We ended up hosting a huge cul-de-sac party last night
Oh, that's fun.
for all of our neighbors. So that was fun. Had a fire, but my brother, who's less than 5 minutes from me, I don't know if I sent you the pictures or not. His dock is completely underwater.
Oh,
The
it's
lake is in
crazy.
his backyard.
Even, I mean, it's so crazy the difference just in certain spots, even here in Orlando. Like, we were very lucky. I guess we're on a little bit higher ground. We were good, never lost power, no flooding. 15 minutes from us, we had friends who couldn't go outside their front door. That it was just feet of water. Animal rescue refuge underwater. So I was like, well, now at least at your animal rescue, you have waterfront property for your animals. I told her we might have to. Oh, they don't care. Let's see who's working. I see Mandy. It's our friend Mandy in the corner. She'll come over and say hi. She's been around since the very beginning. She's from Wisconsin. She moved down to Fort Myers like a few months ago. Where she's hard. She's been, I know. So I'm trying not to bring it up. I'm going to let her talk about it. But her neighbors were like, she's like, how bad is it? She came up here for it. And she has been staying with friends and people at different resorts. And her friends were like, we're literally going down to the swimming pool to fill up buckets so we could flush our toilets. Because there's no plumbing, there's no electricity.
Real blessed.
Yeah, so lucky. Look at you. Not all heroes wear capes. How are you doing? You're having a few days, huh?
Yeah.
You could use a little Disney in your life.
Yes, I could.
Well, cheers to you. So this is Jessica and Mike. They're awesome. You guys will get along swimmingly. There's not many people Jessica and Mike don't get along with, or I can't think of anyone you don't get along with. So it's a perfect mesh. So did you guys checked out of Cabana Bay?
Correct.
How bad was it there? Because I saw that there was a lot of... Universal got a lot more water damage than Disney did. Like the Hulk was underwater. Halloween Horror Nights houses were underwater. What happened? Let's talk about Cabana Bay.
Well, Cabana Bay was fine.
Yes.
I mean, we had a great view of Volcano Bay.
I saw you post the video. You were like, hey, we have a working video of the volcano.
Oh, I took a picture.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's just like a lot of debris in the pool. Last night we saw them like working like in the Volcano Bay area, and everything from our point of view looked totally fine.
How were the roads from Universal to Disney?
On I-4, like in the median,
Yeah.
there was like debris, but it wasn't that bad.
I think there's a little bit of debris everywhere, but when we were getting reports yesterday about all the exits closed off I-4 because of the flooding, I was like, everyone just stay inside, don't go around. I saw there were some Disney people who were like, I want to go drive around property, and I was like, I could go do that, but I just would rather follow the rules and stay home.
When I was talking to guest services yesterday morning, the cast member, the team member that I was talking to, because they stayed there too, but it's outside suites or whatever, like the outdoor. I don't know. On the part that we weren't in, she said that she could see Harry Potter damage from her room.
Oh yeah, and a whole piece of the wall of the Jurassic Park ride flew off completely. There is a massive hole. The jokes were the dinosaurs are escaping, be careful. Which I'm okay with. I mean, this is a terrible situation, don't get me wrong. I want everyone to know that my heart, my prayers, my positive thoughts go out to everyone. But I do think there's always, you have to find a way to laugh and smile, because you can't just sit around and be upset. Donate money, donate your time, and hope for the best. But some of the pictures of like the dinosaurs escaping out of Universal, I love that they put the Miss Tilly from Typhoon Lagoon on top of Cinderella's castle. That was hysterical. So, you know, try to find reasons to smile in the rough times. At my funeral, I want it to be a roast, so everyone make sure you start preparing material now. We got a super chat. Tomorrowland Traveler. Oh my gosh. It says, here's just a small amount for a new battery or whatever you need to keep that car rolling. Thanks. Yeah, I had a little bit of car trouble, but you know what? Who cares in the grand scheme of things? That is all fixable. And we're not talking about car troubles because Mandy, who is here seeking refuge from Fort Myers, had car trouble, and now it's at the Disney Car Center. So they'll go in, magic wand, bibbidi bop, nice and fixed. And then we were talking with Jessica and Mike on the way in. You guys lost power, but besides that, no major damage, thank goodness. And your whole family's good? Where is he located? Oh my God. So for those who don't know, I mean, I know where you live, but like, what area do you live in without giving away too much? 12 miles north of Orlando, so super close, but yet like, it's been super spotty. I've seen pictures from downtown Orlando, like Lake Eola overflowing. It's been crazy. It's really hit or miss. Wild times. There was something else I wanted to bring up and ask, but I totally forgot. But thank you very much, Tomorrowland Traveler. It's very sweet. I see we're already up to about 140 people watching. So hi, everyone. Welcome in. We're hanging out at Epcot right now. And, oh, I didn't tell you this yet, but our friend got a reservation at Oga's Cantina for, what time? 4:50? 4:45?
Like somewhere in there.
Towards the end of the 4 o'clock hour, and I said, can you add 2 more for my friends Jess and Mike? And he said, yes, so we all have a reservation at Oga's. 700th visit, we gotta go. Well, I don't know what that is, but sure. So besides exploring Epcot and having some fun here, we are going to go to Hollywood Studios, check out Hollywood Studios, and also go to Oga's Cantina. So you don't want to miss anything, stick around. And if you haven't hit the like button yet, please help me out. It really does help. Now we're caught up. You're here. You're safe. Pat, where's he up to? He just went straight there? Okay.
Because he had a Mama Melrose reservation.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at this. Show that picture.
You can even see the lift. The lift is completely underwater. Yeah, it's crazy.
Why?
Yeah, look. The lake's supposed to be all the way out there, and it's literally up to his backyard. Crazy.
That was some of the wild. I mean, I try not to watch too much of the news every once in a while. I go back and forth because it's a little depressing, and they're just showing you what's going to get the view. So it's some very devastating stuff. But one of them was wild. It was they kept cutting back to the same camera angle of this house that was sitting next to a resort. And at first you saw the house, you were like, oh, there's that blue roof. And then you saw just the blue roof, and then they cut back, and the house was gone. So yeah, please make sure, just keep everyone in Florida in your prayers. I'm trying to see who I know here in this crew. And we've been saying this all stream, but even when you come back, even if you're coming in December, January, Be kind to your cast members. Thank a cast member. Because with no questions asked, they stayed. They did.
Hot around here. You need iced tea?
What the heck? What about you? All right, fair enough. It's gonna be a fun day. So this is our Friday fun day.
You guys are going tonight, right? You guys are going tonight to the studio?
Yeah, everyone's going. We're hanging out. We're hanging out all night tonight. We got Epcot all day tomorrow, but today is going to be my Friday fun day. So I took it easy yesterday, took it easy the day before, took it easy on Tuesday. What day was that? We called it. You know how I was being good that night is it was my idea to go home and get rest.
It's because everything was closed.
That I would have found something open. There's always something open. If I'm ever the one in a group that says maybe we should go home and rest for tomorrow, it's me. You're leaving us forever? That's fine. That's rude. Rude.
It's all good.
Yeah.
She'll come back. 25 years, she'll always come back.
She always comes back.
Were you guys at Fort Wilderness?
Yeah.
I remember you from the you guys were taking the park around, and I met you guys for like 2 seconds.
That's us.
Yes.
Okay, I remember that.
There-
I met you guys
October,
before.
we're there all month.
Because you guys were talking about the job.
They literally stay there for pretty much the entire month in October. It's wild.
So everybody's more welcome to come out.
I'll be there a few nights. I also have a son. I've had a present for Mike sitting at my front door for 3 months now. I sent Jessica the picture. It's, you know how you love your 1800 margarita? I got the biggest one after I left you last as a thank you. And I put it next to the front door and it's been sitting there. So the last time I was supposed to hang out with you guys, I sent Jess a picture and I go, I finally get to take this away. Lauren's been asking me, how come A, you haven't drank it? And 2, why is it still here sitting next to the front door? And I'm like,
Because it's for Fort Wilderness.
yes, it's for Fort Wilderness only.
If you drink at your house, it wouldn't be,
It wouldn't be Fort Wilderness.
no.
Another super chat. Robert D, our man. Look at all these amazingly generous people. Said, check out your Venmo account. I just sent you a nice, oh my gosh, thank you so much for drinks and snacks today. I'm so sorry I can't be there. Salute. Thank you, Robert. And also, big shout out to Robert D. You guys should all meet him one day. But right now, he is on call. He had to cancel this whole trip. He was supposed to be here from Wednesday until Monday, I believe, with his daughter, having a good time. His family's going through a bunch of stuff. It was going to be a nice, healthy distraction. And he is an expert in all of this emergency management and fire safety. He's been an ex-fire chief, and he's been on call since this thing started earlier this week and just helping people and jumping around the state and doing all these things. And then he takes time out now to watch this and send a super chat as well as a Venmo. So Robert's the man. And Robert, I actually want to get with you because a lot of people have been messaging me like, hey, we know we want to give to the Red Cross, we kind of want to do this, but like, where can we make the most impact right away and get people money who actually need it right now on the front line? So me and you have to talk. So I know a few people who could use that. I'm sure you know a few people who could use that.
My post office is delivering already.
No way. Mandy works for the post office in Fort Myers, and they're already delivering mail by boat. No, I know. Oh, all right, so they have trucks out. Thank you for your service, sir. But yeah, we will find out. So make sure you're in the Discord. If you're on the Discord, go check it out. It's linked below. And if you want to see all the craziness from the next 3 days, because now we're officially starting this Carney weekend. If I'm not streaming live, I will probably be putting some stuff on Instagram or Twitter. So the Instagram's official Carney. The Twitter's your WDW guy. Today's Friday, yeah. No one knows. Yeah.
I woke up to go to work and I was like,
Yeah, it was kind of like a little pandemic. Like it's like we had like a 3-day pandemic, which again was terrible. But then as long as you are safe, you're like, what day is it? All right.
I got one for you, ready? UPS guy brought a package to me today. I was supposed to get it 2 days ago. It wasn't for the hurricane, but I used all a hard hat and I'm like working for my company, so the guys, it's safe, right?
Yeah.
So UPS guy brought it up to me. And I was like, oh, hold on, open it real quick. Open it up, I said, you're 2 days too late, dude. The hurricane's already passed. I put the hard hat on in front of him.
my God.
In front of him. UPS guy started laughing.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess I gotta return it.
I should have said that to him. Oh, man. I was ready to hook her down.
So funny. I know, I said. Yeah, you guys here. I'm going to turn the camera away. Everyone here, everyone has met either on camera if you've been a viewer for a little bit, or I introduce all these little hubs and circles and try and bring people together. Because my schedule's insane, so I'm like, hey, like in October, I'm only here 13 days out of the month, which is upsetting because you guys are at Fort Wilderness the whole month. No, because I'm going to be in Kansas City, Nashville, Wisconsin, Chicago, and one other place between October 5th and October 25th.
Right, so we're there October 7th to November 7th.
Oh, I have it in my phone. I have it in my phone. Well, they moved all the, so those who don't know about Fort Wilderness, they moved all the RVs to the TTC. So it was the Ticket and Transportation Center where normally see all those buses lined up. That was all full of literally the RVs that were supposed to be over at Fort Wilderness. So they started letting them back in.
Wilderness Lodge and surveys, they have no opening date for Fort Wilderness. Rumor has it the 6th, but they're not guaranteeing.
That's got to be one of the biggest cleanups for sure. Just because there is so much wilderness. Like, at least in other places, we have nice trees and shrubs around things. Fort Wilderness, they're everywhere. It's got to be nuts. And there were blown down utility poles on Disney property. There's big debris everywhere. And running over these palms, you would think that's not a big deal. These palm fronds are, some of them are quite big. Like, you run them over, it is a speed bump. I mean, not for you. You drive around in a massive truck.
No, the golf cart.
Oh, in the golf cart. Oh, forget about it.
Trees, you can't even get out.
So, I actually might have to figure that out. When are you guys staying at Fort Wilderness next?
Next Friday, well, the 7th until November 7th.
All right, I won't be here, but I wish I was. 'Cause I would love to cruise around and see some of that damage. As long as no one was hurt. Like, I don't mind seeing a couple of palms on the floor. Yeah. No one knows. So I put this out to a few people in the Discord last night, and I can't say who or what or where because I don't want to get anyone in trouble. But I was hanging out with a few cast members, and one of their leaders called them while we were playing a game, and he put it on speakerphone because I'm like, I want to hear. Give me the news. I want to hear. So he put it on speakerphone, and he's like, I just got an email from Jeff Val, like who's very much a higher up here at Disney World, and they're like, get ready for this, this, and this, and they were like, so when are we gonna open? And he's like, we're gonna get back to you. It's gonna be a phased reopening. So like coordinators didn't even know yesterday around 4 or 5 in the afternoon if or when they were coming into work today. And these were the Animal Kingdom cast members, and that was the park that opened the latest. Kind of the flip. Animal Kingdom opens the earliest every day, but you can only imagine all the work that had to be done at Animal Kingdom. We can say that all the animals were well taken care of. They were all over that, and if you want to see some of the animals during the hurricane, I did a stream from Animal Kingdom Lodge 2 days ago. You can go check that out.
Safari ride is shut down.
Yeah, no safari today, and Everest isn't open either. Yeah, I think the big thing too is it's not just if it was affected, like where you could see it. You have to test these rides and test the structural integrity, because all of a sudden you start sending a group of people. Let's just say you happen to get a train where everyone's my weight. That is thousands of pounds cruising around a track, and you got to make sure. And that's what's going on in Southern Florida too. Like with these bridges that, I mean, some of them were like the ones to Sanibel Island was decimated. But you still have to go check the structural integrity of all these bridges and tunnels before you can let anyone in. You might not see it with the naked eye, but you got to put safety first. So I mean, I had a feeling there'd be some closures today. So if you're here at Disney, if you really like a ride that's indoors, you'll probably get to ride it. And if it's outside, it may take a day or two, because there's only so many people who can go in and inspect these rides and make sure they're not just checking them quick like this is a carnival. This is Walt Disney World. You have something go wrong on a ride here, it is devastating.
Did you ever go as the liquid paint on it, so the turns, they'll know?
Oh, yeah.
It's up around the edge.
They do that. So Disney's got a more hidden one, but if you ever go to Universal and if you ride on a roller coaster, you'll see when they turn those pins to tighten all the rides, they draw a yellow line down the middle of it, and it's very visible at Universal. It's hidden here at Disney. So you can tell if a pin moved left or right or loosened a little bit, the line won't match up. Disney hides a little bit more. Universal's just like, listen, we're keeping you safe. Here's a yellow line. Look at it.
So how's Disney keep a secret?
It's hidden. Yeah. I mean, it is. They put on their special glasses. But yeah, I mean, think about that. You have to check every single nut, bolt, screw on all these rides because anything could go wrong. It takes one little crack. That's why the Yeti has been operating for years. There was a tiny little stress fracture. Look who's here. We have another friend. Laura's in the house. Look at what Festive Ears. It's like the reborn. I wanna call these.
Just gifted to me.
I wanna call these my. Oh, great, right?
I like it.
Like after a hurricane, there is new life. Like, look at this. Those are nice. Hi, everyone. I'm Pete.
Shannon, Nikki, and Maddie.
Very nice to meet you. You guys from Georgia?
Yes.
Look at that. I'm a psychic. How else would I know that? There's no way I could have guessed what state you were from.
I hate you so much. Okay, good.
So, are you guys been here throughout the hurricane?
No.
Oh, smart. Good thinking.
People want to see me that bad.
Or now it's time to leave Georgia and get down
No,
here.
it's in Carolina.
It's in the Carolinas now?
My family's getting hit in Carolina.
Unbelievable. Well, get yourself a drink. We're chatting, hurricane, having a drink.
Yeah. Do you want a drink?
How do you know everyone?
Do I know who?
How do you know?
We're a bit of a modern family right here.
All right, well, let's get your drink on, kids. Time to catch up. It's Friday Fun Day, and you survived Ian.
So my friends texted me and said the reservation is
Not canceled? Oh, all right. So people who were scheduled to go to Fort Wilderness starting Monday, the reservation was canceled. So if you have plans of going to Fort Wilderness next week, I would check with your Disney representative or travel agent. And I always recommend using a travel agent when booking. And if you want an amazing travel agent, we have 4 in our Discord. So if you have any travel agent questions, concerns, jump in the Discord and go support one of our travel agents. It is completely free, no cost to you. They get paid from Disney and they're amazing. Go in the Discord, check it out. And never mind, we have 5 travel agents in our Discord. We have 4.5. We have 4.5 travel agents in our Discord. If you're wondering what a Discord is, the link's down below, but basically it's a completely free community. You use your cell phone, laptop, desktop, and I have everything categoried out, so just go in, have fun. You can talk about Disney in general, you can talk about meeting up here, my schedule. If you have like, Pete, do a stream here, put it in there. Pete, maybe you shouldn't do a live stream here, but go do an edited video here. I got a conversation for that. Put it all in there. And that is also the best place to direct message me, besides Instagram and Twitter. Those are the 3 I check the most. If you email me, I will get back to you, but I do feel bad. There's a little bit of a wait. Someone just emailed me. I checked it a few weeks ago, and it said, hey, Pete, we're going to be here December 13th through the 15th. You got to come meet up. And I was like, absolutely. Thanks for all the notice. And they wrote back, that was last year. So give me a little bit of notice.
Dawn's here.
Dawn has made it. Yes, Dawn is here. We love Dawn. Dawn was supposed to be staying here longer. She was supposed to come in earlier this week, and she had a cabin at Wilderness Lodge. Sadly, if any of the freestanding units like Wilderness Lodge cabins, bungalows, were all shut down because of Hurricane Ian. So they moved her over to the Riviera, which is beautiful. But she just got here. We're so happy. She left Boston this morning, had a layover at LaGuardia, New York. Yep. And then came here. Also, there was a lot of LaGuardia hate in the Discord today. Because LaGuardia, if you're driving into it or out of it, is terrible. Even Joe Biden called it a third world airport. It's been under construction since I was born. However, if you're just flying in, getting a layover and flying out, the inside of LaGuardia is beautiful. They did a great job over there. But it's really just driving in and getting out. That's the problem. My man Vince has the handle Billy Batson super chat. Says, here's $10 for each time you had to cook the garlic last night. We did Italian night last night in the house. We did a live stream. And I try to help Lauren as she goes. Lauren is the Italian and she's a great cook. I love cooking all foods. And I saw the garlic starting to go over a little bit, so I turned the heat down. But it was a little too late. So we did it twice because you know what? We want to show you what can happen if the heat's too high. It is getting a little wild. If you hear the sound, people are excited to be back in the parks. After 2 days of not being allowed out of your hotel room, I have a feeling today's going to be a little bit crazy here in the parks.
It's nice. My server is from England, so they have the accent.
Yes, the international program is back, and it's coming in little by little. So if you haven't heard, or if you've been here many years ago, some of the best parts of coming to the World Showcase was that authentic vibe. The people here working in the pavilions were from those countries or regions. So if you were here in England, it'd be an English accent, Italy, yada, yada, yada. And they're coming back little by little. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a little bit of an inappropriate video, but we went to a...
No.
Oh no, it's fine. Oh, believe me. Cut me off, I talk way too much.
Sorry. No, there's it's
not Coke. It actually smells like...
taste it.
We have to be at Olga's. We gotta be.
Oh, we're going to Oga's.
We gotta be there in like 10 minutes.
Alright.
Wait.
It's a 3 olives, cherry, and diet, so it tastes like a Dr. Pepper.
I was gonna say that tastes like a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. I just wanted to say hello. This is what you yelled at me for.
Alright, well we'll
I'll
finish
take
these
care of
quick.
that. You don't want it.
Oh no, we get... We'll split it, we'll split it. What? It's... Where are you? Up front? Oh, I think Skyliner's faster. So we did a video where we timed car versus boat versus Skyliner at the same time, said ready, set, go. Skyliner, unless there's a major delay, was 15 minutes. The boat was 28, and the car is like 25. Because it really depends where you are parked here and where you park there.
I'm gonna get an early start. Heading over there.
To the you're taking the Skyliner? I think that's the fastest, but you can do any way you want. We'll all meet there. Where do you want to meet? All right, at Oga's.
Oh, I have Oga's Sunday at noon. I have Oga's.
You can do that too if you want. My car's right in the middle. I parked in the middle of the Skyliner route because I didn't know where we were going to be.
That's smart. That's smart.
So my car is at Caribbean Beach, so I can go either way. I'm going to go there, but if you guys need to ride back to your car later, we can go to Caribbean Beach and I can drive you to your car. All right.
Goodbye.
And you're staying here?
Yeah.
All right, well, if you get bored, we're going to Hollywood Studios, and who knows where we're going from there. We might come back here because we have their car
I'm
here.
here until the end of the night.
Okay.
I'm with people who haven't been here, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So one of them has been here. The daughter and the other girl, they've never been here, so.
You gotta show them a good time.
I'm working on it. We did our first lap already.
We might come back. I am free and out and allowed to be out until 7:30, and then I have a commitment I have to be at 8 o'clock. So I'm getting paid to do it, and I promise I would do it.
All right. I got paid to go to Halloween Horror Nights the other night.
You know I was supposed to have an RIP tour on Wednesday night?
Oh, girl, the woman I met on the plane. Remember I texted you from the plane?
Yeah.
She was like, oh, I have no idea about any of that. I'll pay you $50 to take me and my son around. And I was like, done.
This is what I'm talking about. I'm going to start doing that. It's coming soon, where I'll just take you around to anything you want to do.
All right.
See you later. Have fun with them. Keep me posted. I won't be live all night, so as soon as I'm not live, I'll come right back. Yeah.
I'll be here till fireworks.
Oh.
So. All right. Goodbye.
Well, this is... All right, so I'm going to give you guys a pro tip, and I'm not saying you should do this, but let's say... I don't want to get in trouble. Maybe I shouldn't say this. But there's 2 cups at Walt Disney World. If you have a cup like this, it means you're drinking alcohol. If you have a cup with these purple little dancing animals around it, it means it's a non-alcoholic beverage. So just letting everyone know, I have a beer here, which is alcohol, and I have a virgin iced tea here, which is why it is in this cup.
Okay.
I mean, but just in case, just...
Since you're too fisted, let me hold it for you. I won't break it. I can
Oh, I don't care. You can do whatever you want. I just, if you want this. Oh, no, you're good. Here. I'm going to finish this before, right now.
Yeah, buddy.
Garbage? We don't have a garbage. All right, let's rock and roll.
Ready? Let's go.
Ready, set. Woo! That is bright. We're headed to the Skyliner. We're going to go to Hollywood Studios and then go to Oga's.
I'm so stoked.
You guys been to Oga's,
Yum
right?
Nub.
Yeah.
Yes. Oga's my jam.
Wait till you see it for Wilderness. I'll have the Oga's bar at my house,
No,
my campsite.
don't give that away.
I'm very excited.
We're doing that next year. You can't give it away.
I'm assuming you guys are still going to do your Halloween stuff this year, though, right?
We have both this year and next year already.
Should have our jugs out today.
I've been hyping up the Fort Wilderness Halloween stream for you guys.
Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna love it. I just gotta figure out how to get you in
Get me in?
for Halloween.
I can get into anything.
They shut it down for Halloween unless you're on the actual reservation. They won't let you in.
I'm.
ID you, check your
Hold
stuff.
on. Let me just mute this for a second. Hold on. And that's what I was saying about you should always follow the rules.
I'm gonna try it. I don't have the clear cup, but I got my hands around it.
We can always
No, just
go check out the merchandise at World Traveler.
yeah. But we have.
That's why I said you should have kept my cup.
Your friend's reservation.
Oh, we'll make
You
it.
said 4:25.
We'll make it.
Yeah, no, I'm going. They let you be up to 15 minutes late. I feel bad for whoever your friend is.
It's Carney Magic.
Oh.
Who?
Carney Magic. Cut through this way.
I know exactly what he's saying. No, Michael.
I'll meet you over there. I'll meet you.
Oh.
I'm.
I know what he's doing.
That's cute. Another future cooking episode we want to do is homemade pizza. Lauren and I like to make a little bit of a homemade pizza. All right, next step, Skyliner. Cause we're sky. Thanks. Cause we're skylining. Hold on one sec, everyone. I'm just gonna change one thing. And we're back. We're just gonna wait for Mike for 1 second. While I wait for Mike, I saw there's so many of you in the chat, so I'm gonna see what's going on, say hi, we'll catch up. You might have some very good questions that other people might want to know too. So let's answer some questions. Where can I find shade? Yeah. Ah, great shade. All right, right next to the friendship boats, headed the same direction. So again, we've timed this. The boats, if you are going directly from Epcot to Hollywood Studios, there are several stops. You gotta stop at Beach and Yacht, you gotta stop at Boardwalk, you gotta stop at Swan and Dolphin, and then it goes to Hollywood Studios. Skyliner dips through the Riviera. It's a rolling stop, so that's a little fast. Then you go to Caribbean Beach, you got to get off Switch, and then you can keep going to Pop Century Art Animation, or you can go over to Hollywood Studios. But that's why, after a few tests, we think this is the fastest. I'm going to scroll up as far as I can, so if you left a comment earlier, or if you just left a comment, I might get to it a little bit. But I just want to say hi to as many of you as possible and see what kind of questions we got. Armbandido went on, Robert D in the house. Robert D also just rescued a kitten during the hurricane. How nice is that? The man is a saint. Robert D and Daniel, I'm just gonna try and stay friends with them, because if I somehow make it to heaven, those two will be like, it's cool, he's with me. I wish we were drinking some Snow Leopard vodka together, Robert. We'll have to do something for you this weekend for sure. Hello to Susan. Hi, Kelsey. A lot of this stuff we talked about already, so I'm just gonna kind of go through, but I want to make sure everyone's happy. We're good? All right, let's keep it moving. I'm at 2:30, just so everyone knows how far behind in the comments I am. But let's get on the Skyliner.
Right.
Never feel bad. There's
You can see who the shy one is not.
no. Yeah. I also never feel bad if you have to go do something. There's so many amazing people who just have great comments, questions, and I can't see it. I can't see it in the sunlight. So it's usually just when I'm sitting down or stopped that I can catch up and say, hey, how are you? And answer those great questions. If you ever do a Run Disney race, I've done a few 5Ks, because more than that, I'll actually pass away. You run behind the park here. So this path goes up behind. You get a little look at backstage of Disney. Yeah, pretty neat.
Like to go right out here across the bridge.
Yeah.
And hit the jacuzzi right there at.
Yeah, that's another great option. You could also see, if you were ever driving to Beach and Yacht and you go underneath that tunnel, you're actually going underneath the walkway right here, because these white walls you see is the road that takes you to Beach and Yacht right there. But yeah, if you're running a 5K here at Epcot, or I think maybe they do it for the 10Ks, you run behind the buildings here backstage. Also, you run behind Mexico and come in the park that way. This is much more enjoyable on this side, because behind Mexico is where they process a lot of that garbage. So if you're like me, heavily panting, it is rough. So we got about 106 people hanging out. Thank you so much. Welcome. If you could do me that big favor, please hit that like button. It really does help so much. We broke a huge record. What was it, 2 days ago? Something like 800 and something likes. Woo! In one live stream. That's pretty wild. We had 25,000 people watching. We had a heck of a stream. Oh, choose wisely.
Please remain seated. Supervise children and refrain from smoking in the aisles. Thank you. Para su seguridad, por favor, permanezcan sentados. Supervisen a sus miembros y absténganse de fumar en la bebida. Gracias.
Iced tea. Thank you.
I like to see the view. I can't see behind it.
Yeah, I'll share. I know you're thirsty. I know you want some iced tea. It doesn't matter if you share iced tea, they don't mind.
It's southern, that's that southern hospitality right there.
It's just an iced tea. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm so stuck about Ogas right now.
If you want, I'll show you another little hack too. We'll learn a lot, because you guys teach me a lot of things. I would love to teach you some of my fun little things as well. But I have a few for you. But let's catch up with some chat. Well, look at that. We're jumping up to 200 people hanging out. As you can see, they cleaned up very well around the resort, especially in highly visible areas for guests. Disney not closed. They work 24 hours a day. So I think their biggest issue and problem is going to be they had to take down all those Halloween not horror, Mickey's Not So Scary decorations and put them all back up. And it sounds like a lot, but they're kind of used to it because overnight they do it between October, what was it this year, 14th and 15th? It's kind of like November 1st here. They take down all the autumn decorations and start putting up Christmas. It's not all up, but they do a great job. Oh, and there you got a few bottles of water. You have a bag for number ones, number twos, and I think you get like a bag of chips or Cheetos.
Cheetos, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Can we not find out?
No.
You don't want to do that. No. You don't want to do that. But there is, hold on, I'm mute for 1 second. But anyway, we're back. At a little bit of a slowdown. For those who have never been to Walt Disney World, these are not air conditioned, but when you're moving at a steady pace of 16 miles an hour, which is their top speed, there's normally a nice continuous breeze. So the only time it gets super hot is when you're at that dead stop. And the worst time would be July and August. So right now, even if it comes to a slowdown for a few minutes, you're normally okay. All right, let's get back to some chat for a little bit here. Do you guys mind if I talk to some people here?
I would love for you to.
All right.
I'm all about it.
Most of it, we're just going to say quick hellos. I think we covered a lot of good, excellent questions already. We're just preemptively killing it.
That's cool.
Of course, Tomorrowland Traveler is here, and he is amazing. He also has a fantastic channel, so go check out the Tomorrowland Traveler. Scott Main, thank you so much for the super chat before the stream started. Said, here's a super chat for Pete's Uber. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it here, but we made it here. Thank goodness. Anything good that I should say?
More trees.
Yeah, a bunch of
down trees.
Yeah, there's some down trees around. They're kind of going for those priority sites first, because the ones that were in parking lots and well visible, they had to change those real quick.
Station was designed just for turning. Other Skyliner stations were designed to complement their unique environments. From the glamour of
Kelsey, we're going to have to get you on the live stream tomorrow. Again, anyone who will be at Epcot tomorrow, and I think there's going to be a lot of us, we are going to be hanging out all day long. You have to follow along the Discord for our locations. But we will go live for a little bit, because I know everyone who can't make it, who's very sad about not making it, and those who had plans to even be here and had to cancel, which is the worst. We will go live for a little bit to bring you some of the fun. What's going on to Mr. Video Gamer? How are you? Ben B, great to see you. David Lung, Siva Co, Stephen Noon, my man. Scott Main, David Lung. Jordan making fun of me as per usual, saying, look at Punctual Pete. You know what? We had to push the stream back. Things happen. Jamie, what's happening? Great to see so many of you. Phenomenal Brandy. Joe Jumpin'. Trevor says the weather looks great right now. Yesterday night was the best weather we've had here in 5 months. 68 degrees. I had every window and door open in the house. It was heaven. Heaven. It was nice too. Lauren was very afraid of sleeping near a window last night when the hurricane was coming. I was like, you're fine. But instead, to make her feel good, I put the mattress in the living room, because we have the balcony, then we have the second set of windows, and then we have a couch, and then us. But it was fun because it was so cool. I got to open the windows and tip them out a little bit. I'm sorry, keep them open just a bit. Angela says, are there any open windows in the Skyliner? Yes, there's 2 above us right here, and there's 3 behind. Again, that is for that airflow. It does feel nice. It does have a nice breeze as you're moving. As long as you're moving at that full speed, again, between miles an hour, you're good. You're in good shape. On the slowdowns, you're still fine. And coming anytime between now and next, I'm going to say June, you'll be totally fine even on slowdowns. It's the June, July, August dead stop that'll get you. Lauren just found out she has no school Monday. Yay. So a thing about Lauren's school, which is nice, not that it's damaged, it's actually the opposite. It's her school was maintained in such good shape that her school is now like a shelter refuge area for people who still need places to go, because the St. Cloud area got hit pretty hard with a lot of flooding, and other schools can't open in that area. So that's great news. Well, again, we say great news because Lauren gets a day off. But for all those people who are displaced, obviously our prayers go out to you. You know, this is very much, I hope no one ever thinks that I'm excited about these things. We're trying to find that silver lining.
Disney's Riviera Resort.
Christina G, what's going on? Great to see you.
As one of the most picturesque
Who else we got? Peaches P in the house. Colin, Jonathan, Lynette, Anna. We tell you all these fun facts, so if I'm going to talk over her, you know this stuff. Let's be real. I don't want to miss anyone, but they're disappearing pretty fast. Mel, what's going on? My man Mel from California says, nice to see Walt Disney World back to normal. This is the only part that would freak Lauren out. We're at a little bit of a standstill, but over what I call like the only spot that's over all 4 roads. This would be the only spot that hurts a little bit when you fall. Everything else, soft landing. Soft landing.
It's not the fall that hurts.
No.
It's a sudden landing.
I just say if we time the jump in the air when it hits the ground, you should be fine.
Like monkeys.
And I'm joking. I know a lot of you have a fear of heights. These gondolas, you'll never see injuries anywhere where they just fall off. It's the station injuries that are always the issue. So if you're afraid of being up in the air and something happening, you shouldn't be. And if you want to know the tallest point, they never really go higher than like 30, 40, maybe 50 feet. The tallest point is 60 feet, and it's between the Riviera and the Caribbean Beach Station, and I'll show you where it's at. But also that means some of the greatest views, so have your camera ready. You know, there's pros and cons to everything. Hello, Angela. Phenomenal Brandy, can't wait to see you this weekend. Phenomenal Brandy has helped out so much with the Carney celebration weekend. If you're around Monday, we have, I'm pretty sure we rented out the Desertland mini golf. Everyone makes fun of Desertland. It's kind of an ongoing joke here on the channel, but you have to go to Desertland. It is a ton of fun. You don't have to go, actually. It's terrible, but it's fun with a group, is what I should say. Go there as a group because you'll be like, how does this place exist? How do they stay in business? How is this a real thing?
Collect your belongings and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas.
Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Mike. Mike, thanks for that help earlier. The car is good right now. It has to go get new tires and alignment anyway, and I'm just going to send it to the guy and be like, I'm broke, but I'll come to your house and vacuum or something, and he'll figure it out. Mike Gray, my man, says, I got to go, just saying hi to Pete real quick. Pete, how's the future? Oh, when you read this. I know, I was so far behind, I'm sorry. Nico the Greco, great to see you. What else we got going on here? I know there's a lot I got to catch up on. If I missed you, please jump in the chat again, and I will say hi again on our next loop. I want to show them something fun and exciting here at Riviera for 1 second. I know it's going to give us a 5-minute delay of getting to Oga's, but lucky for me, my friends know I'm probably going to be 5 minutes late. But I just have to show Jessica and Mike something really cool here at the station while I'm here. So we're going to hop off, look at something real quick, and then hop right back on. So that is our plan. Is that okay with you guys? If we're
I'm ready for it.
all right.
So I can have a
As
cigarette
long
on
as
the way
you're
over there.
partying
Yes,
next
and you
to
and yes, and if
Oga's,
you
we are good.
yeah, we'll get into Oga's no problem. You're with Pete Carney. You're fine.
I mean, I used to always say that about Oga's because they knew me by my face and they would just open the
Punctual
door and
Pete,
say, go on.
you'll have no problem.
Punctual Pete. I am excited about meeting Brandy.
Brandy's
I
awesome.
cannot
She
wait
is
for
such a
dinner.
sweetheart.
And Dawn,
She's a
I'm
genius.
bummed we didn't get to meet
Dawn's
her
amazing. You're gonna meet her
before
today.
Epcot.
She might come meet us at Oga's. You never know. She just got to Riviera. We're gonna get off. Thank you so much for being here.
Here is they have a jacuzzi that stays open all night like Fort Wilderness.
Yes.
Oh my God, we love it. It's
So
good.
Dawn was supposed to be staying at Wilderness Lodge, but because she was in the cabins, they moved her here. So she just checked in. So maybe we could,
Did she?
yeah. So she's watching. Dawn, if you're gonna be near the Skyliner in the next 10, 15 minutes, we can ride together.
I thought Mandy said she had just gotten to Epcot, but she must
No,
have
no, no,
just got here in Riviera.
Here, yeah. The picture she showed me was like the welcome party on the TV screen.
Yeah, she and I were messaging earlier, and I was bummed that she didn't get to make it in sooner.
It is tough. Like the best thing about expanding this community and everyone being so friendly and so fantastic to each other is that all of a sudden when everyone's here at the same time, it's like, oh yeah, I gotta talk to this person. I gotta talk to this person. If you're a big fan of hidden Mickeys and just the little details, the railings here when you get off the Skyliner have these little Mickeys right here, which are super neat. Yeah.
I only knew
Riviera is gorgeous. Not in my price range, but totally in my viewing range. I love to come here, hang out, go in the pool. I tell everyone, if you're staying at Caribbean Beach, this is all just one big walkway from Caribbean Beach all the way around to the Riviera. Bar Riva are those two, if you see those two blue awnings right there in the distance, I'll zoom in for you. Some of the best food and beverage you will have, and you could sit down and eat at the bar real quick. You could take it to go if you want. You could sit outside, inside. It's gorgeous. They have a full bocce court in here. They have, it's amazing. It's a fantastic resort. Go check it out. Oh my God, stop. Where was my phone call?
We didn't know you then, Pete.
Come on, where's our time machine?
Animal Kingdom Lodge and Safari View Room.
Oh my gosh. I'm not saying I have to stay and cuddle with you guys. Just let me just come in and take a little video, show the people.
It's absolutely gorgeous. It is every bit of gorgeous.
We say the Riviera.
Is the entire building. From one side to the other side is the entire
Stop.
3-bedroom.
No, seriously.
Stop it.
The entire balcony.
So my buddy might be getting that then. So we have friends who are renewing their vows at Caribbean Beach next August. Good friends of mine. He's been on the stream. I'm not sure if he wants his name out there yet, but I won't say it. But his wife and child are probably watching, if not both their kids. But, so a lot of my fraternity brothers are coming into town. We're going to hang here for one sec. And they told everyone to come stay at Caribbean Beach or somewhere nearby because we're doing the wedding vows or at Epcot, renewing them. And then we're going to be partying here a lot of the time. But my one friend was like, you know what? I never do Disney. I never really go on vacation. What's that nice place next door? So he is renting out. I don't know if it's the 1, 2, or 3-bedroom villa, but he's getting a villa here so he could walk to Caribbean Beach. I am so excited. All right, here we go. We're going to go back over here. So if you're getting on the Skyliner heading to Hollywood Studios, you're going to stay to the right where we just left. We're going to come back. If you're headed to Epcot, you're going to go on this side. But there's something I have to show my friends.
A little flooding to the left.
This is not too shabby at all. I was mentioning earlier, and I forgot to finish it, but I think I'm going to try. My October is the busiest month of the year for me, travel-wise. Also, my least busiest month business-wise, so it's going to be a lot of fun. But I'm going to try and sneak in a stream to go to my friend's animal refuge and rescue shelter. And a lot of it got damaged during the storm. She's about 2 hours south of me here in Florida. She just takes in all kinds of animals. She's got sheep, pigs, ponies, dogs, horses, cats. And she does a lot of it alone and just really works on donations. It started small and just keeps growing. So we're going to go give a tour of that place and hopefully do a little fundraiser for her. So stay tuned for that.
Is that the one in Fort Myers?
No, Mandy's from Fort Myers. We just met.
No, the one that's south, 2 hours.
No.
Has the...
No, she's more central, but 2 hours south in the middle of the state. I don't know if what she wants me to give away or say yet. I'm going to just do this real quick. I'm going to give you guys just a quick 5-minute moment of zen here at the Disney Skyliner while I just show them something real quick.
have another Skyliner ride. And best part is you get to Holland. Oh, you're good. What flavor do you like? I got watermelon. They're all happy that that's what I grabbed and next quick. I just like the uncarbonated. Right there. So, first. I thought he would be here. He's like, no, but it's favorite DJ. He must have not Garrett? Yeah. No, he wrote back and said, first you have to surprise that you know I do that, right? I'm very impressed. Okay, which flavor do you want? Wild curry. Watermelon? Yeah, I just the brain one. But anyway, so he gets a response from Martin Garrett. And he's considering, I'm friends with a lot of engineers. Like, I've never been hard, but like, I reached out, I got no answer. Wrote him back and said, send me a list of Jimmy's personal last name. I'll have you on the list for your birthday night. What you gotta do is get here, and I got you guys covered. Really? So, Paris goes, all right, no more Disney. Stop it. Get out of here. That's my goal for my 50th birthday. I want to come hang out with me. I can do that all day long.
Resort to stay.
So I don't stay at the big ones, even before I moved here. So I live, 9 minutes from here. My favorite resort to stay at, because the only one I've stayed at that was special, was Port Orleans. Because otherwise, when I used to come down, I was never in the hotel. I would always like rope drop parks to fireworks. So to me, it was Pop or All Stars every trip.
Okay.
The 2 times I stayed somewhere besides that was in my first marriage. Our honeymoon was Port Orleans. And the very first time I brought Lauren, she was like, we need to stay somewhere nice. I hate Disney. I don't even want to be there. So at least let me have a nice hotel room in case I don't like it. I'm like, all right. We were finished the trip. She's like, I am so sorry. She bought an annual pass.
And that was still Port Orleans?
And that was still Port Orleans. She's like, and we don't have to stay here again. She goes, you're right. It's a waste of money. Like, we would leave the room at 7 a.m. and we would get back at 1 a.m. every night. And I'm like, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful resort, but just so you know, when we come and stay somewhere, let's just say a little bit cheaper, you can still go to Port Orleans and walk around.
Right. Fair. That is the one resort we did not stay at yet. But I have to tell you, I thought my favorite was the bungalows. We did the bungalows.
And?
My favorite, that to me killed the bungalows, was the Treehouse Villas. We loved the
I've been in there. So I've been in all the rooms, I'm pretty sure. I haven't been in this 3-bedroom one, but...
I'm telling you, the entire whole way.
The kitchen table can seat 12.
Here's my only issue with the Treehouse Villas. Is I think it depends which one you get. Because I've been to a few of them, and some that are super secluded and everything else are cool, but... I don't know, like... The layout just feels a little tight. They look huge.
Okay.
But because, you know, like, the kitchen's up front when you walk in,
Yes.
and then you have that, like, what I call
also the one time I got back left. Tell you going on.
Okay.
Anyway, and we were right next to the jacuzzi pool.
Oh, that's amazing. So yeah, the two I visited were literally in the middle of nowhere. We got lost. You couldn't park anywhere.
We were able to pull right up to it. It was amazing. They let us check in at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Love it.
By 10:30, we were reaching.
Love it.
Everybody that came that day was that much
Yeah. Free. Thank you.
It was so much fun. We had a blast. It was great. And I really thought I would love the bungalows more. I'm probably misjudging it because the fireworks were not back yet when we did the bungalow, so I did not get the view of the fireworks.
That's tough.
But I didn't like that my little pool out back was a pool and not a
It's like a
jacuzzi,
plunge
because,
pool.
you know,
Yeah, everyone thinks those are jacuzzis. They're just like plunge pools.
that's all it was.
I would agree where bungalow was always the ultimate goal anytime anyone asked. And then going there a few times, I think bungalow would be the coolest place to throw a party, but not to stay.
We're 008 today.
I will say we loved Old Key West. That was a blast.
008.
Yeah, that number off.
Although 8 is my birthday month, so I'm okay with it.
We liked Old Key West. That was so much fun. Obviously, Four Wilderness is our go-to because we love camping, but Animal Kingdom Lodge because we got to do the safari.
That's amazing. Yeah,
11 days.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna like wow you right now. You ready?
Wow me away.
$400, 11 days. Safari.
You're not wowing me, you're upsetting me.
So
Not joking.
That's
right after
insane.
COVID, all the people had to sell their points.
Yeah.
And we bought them, and someone sold theirs, and they're cheap. COVID.
So like, yeah, and I talked to friends who lived here like right after like 9/11 and everyone canceled travel, airline travel dropped, and those are great opportunities to go do things that you could never afford to do.
Exactly.
It's $800
And it was
a night in that room.
Yeah.
And we had 11 nights for $432.
It's like when you got to go to work in the morning.
Us and 4 other families for 11 days.
Oh, and
It
the
was
giraffes
amazing.
and the.
Oh, right. Exactly. It was beautiful. Oh, my brother just got power back.
We are now
thank
sailing over Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
So that was pretty amazing.
Every day feels like
We've
a
done
different
Caribbean and Boardwalk with our friends that you've met at Fort Wilderness
Yeah.
with us. So we've done that with them. I'm trying to think of what other resorts.
Jerry's
Those were all
on
quick
Key
overnight.
West. was nice.
Yeah, I loved Old Key West. We did that one for 9 days for $100.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but that last poll we just passed, if you guys felt like that was the tallest point on the entire trip. No, it doesn't feel that bad. Skyliner station, you get Epcot firework views at night. It's got a fun pool area with I think 3 satellite pools. It's not a bad spot at all. And you get your own Joffrey's if you walk over to the Skyliner, which is right down here. You got a Joffrey's.
Disembark or transfer at this station.
Have you done the Skyliner
We
crawl?
hope you enjoyed magical.
I'm ready for another one. People, we got a lot of views back in the day for the Skyliner crawl, and that was before the channel was. I want to say we had half the subscribers we have now, if not a third. So this is the Grand Central Station of Skyliner. So that from here you could transfer to Pop Century and Art of Animation, or go to Disney's Hollywood Studios, or get off, go back to the Riviera and Epcot. Thanks so much.
Just want to ask, that alcohol you have in your hands?
No, it's nice.
I just want to make sure. Thank you.
Thanks. It also has, nothing near the Grand. Somebody who went into Grand Central a million times, but it's got a fun little feel. You know, it's got the big clock in the middle, some of the chandeliers. So this way is to Hollywood Studios. That way is to Pop and Art of Animation. And like I said, if you want to go back to Epcot or the Riviera restroom. And I'll just talk with you guys while they just do a quick little restroom break. Here's the other half of Caribbean Beach. So when it comes to booking Caribbean Beach or anywhere on Disney property, I would always say do your research, do your homework, and see what works for you. Some people like seclusion, kind of being away from the hustle and bustle. If you like that, anything over here on Caribbean Beach is for you. You're kind of away from everything. There's just a little quiet pool over there, but the main pool, the main lobby, the Skyliner station, no one's going this way unless you're staying there. Now, Caribbean Beach, we just went over around that little lagoon. That's where your main lobby, main pool, the Skyliner station, the walkway to the Riviera, all the action's kind of over here. There's still areas of seclusion, but again, do your research, check it out. If you're spending all this money on a Disney vacation, and Disney is so expensive, you want to make sure you put that a little bit of research in. I also find that research for Disney can be fun. Don't look at it as overbearing. Pick a couple things out of the gate, like I want to try that or I want to do that, and work from there. And again, watch streams like this or other people. I mean, I'm not saying I'm the only one out there. There are a ton of people. There's a ton of information. Another thing that I, not to plug my own channel here, but we have an amazing Discord, and I keep saying that because it's not me. Like I talk very little in the Discord. There's so many other people who talk way more than I do, but they're so open to giving information and helping others. We have 5 Disney travel agents that are just so insightful, so helpful, and they will make your trip so much easier. Like, hey, do you think this is better than this? I only have this amount of time. Is it worth it? They can help you with all those questions. They are experts in the field, and they charge you nothing. And I'm not joking when I say that. Disney travel agents do not charge you a dime. I think there should actually be gratuities for Disney travel agents because they do so much more than what they're paid for. Disney pays them, but they will be at your every beck and call. Every time I came to Disney before I moved here, and even sometimes while I still live here, I will hit them up and say, hey, I got a question about this or about that. They're the best. The other big added bonus is you can go look up the same exact trip you were gonna book. Call a travel agent. They will probably have the same exact price or better. The other thing is that if prices go down, or if a sale happens, or a sale that you qualify for happens, they can actually lower the price of your vacation because they're constantly monitoring your trip and your vacation. And again, I am not a TA, and I get no piece of the action from any of the people in the Discord, but I just really, really, really want everyone to have the best possible vacation. So make sure you go use a Disney travel agent. If you don't know which one to use, jump on our Discord, say I'm planning a trip, and there's 5 of them there. I have a channel just for Disney tips and tricks. I would put that in there. Our general channel gets flooded with messages, but we have all these other sub channels. You got to go check it out. It's linked down below. Go check it out. Are we ready? You guys, you need a minute? If you need another minute, we're good.
No, they told her no.
The other thing I would say, let's see if I missed anything in the background while we wait for a second. Thank you so much also to the moderators. I'm sorry about some of the spam. I always say if we're getting spam, it means we're doing something right. So I apologize. Of course, I don't want it in there, but thank you to all the moderators. Mel said this is a great point, and I believe it. When Caribbean Beach opened, it was $89 a night. Can you imagine?
I wish.
Yeah.
Although we were fortunate after COVID. We got less than that.
And that's the thing, is after 9/11, after COVID, and now with this hurricane, sometimes you gotta just jockey around, play with prices and whatnot. I have so much to catch up with, but just a quick hello to Ariel, Susan, Mr. Lou, Robin. I can't read your messages real quick. I just want to let you know that I see you and you're heard. Rebecca, Shannon, Mike, Akia, another Robin, Angela, Izzo, Jonathan C. Someone's saying Bluetooth. Oh, I guess I lost you guys on the Bluetooth. I couldn't see it because I put the phone far away. Sorry about that. I will catch up with all of you. I think once we get to Oga's and we settle down, I'll have a little bit of time to talk to you guys. So once I get to Oga's, I'll jump back in the chat and I'll answer as many questions as I can that I have not answered yet. But thank you for saying hello. Thanks for saying hi. And if you are a new subscriber or new here, say hi. I want to make sure you get some love. And we have an amazing community that'll welcome you in. We're approaching 200 viewers and almost 200 likes. So let's keep it going. Hit that like button. Consider subscribing. It's time to head to Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are going to Batuu, aka Galaxy's Edge, aka Star Wars Lands, aka a planet far, far away with the same temperature as Orlando. Let's get out of here. How's it going? Good, thanks. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you being here.
For your safety, please remain seated. Supervise children and refrain from smoking in the cabins. Thank you.
Am I
The ride.
a guru for the ride? So, like some of the hints, tips, and tricks?
No, like getting a high score.
So, I know some tricks. Why, you want to tell me?
I'm just asking. Like,
I know some of them. The problem is I can never show anyone in person because, one, I have to hold a 3D goggle over the phone while pulling a button, while holding a gimbal, and while telling my teammate, don't fight. Here, this is what I tell people when you're on.
my points, and you can't take them. That's what you're supposed to tell them.
Yeah. And if you want really high scores, the thing about Toy Story Mania at Disney's Hollywood Studios is it's more about working together in some spots than working against each other. Go ahead. I'll give you one big one. Like there's one scene with a volcano. Or there might be a scene with a rocket. If you clear that rocket together as a team, it might take off, or that volcano, it might take off and erupt in a ton of points for everybody.
Yes, but after the volcano erupts, comets come down. And if you can hit all the comets on each side, multiple thousands erupt.
We might have to go do this ride later on. I don't know if I can do it with all of you. I tried doing that ride with 3 people once with someone in the middle. It's a lot. It's a tight squeeze. Maybe we'll do it one day on an edited stream.
It's so much fun. What's your high score?
I don't think it's that big. I don't know, probably between 200,000 and 300,000.
That's good.
Yeah, but that's like on the best of days.
What's yours?
Probably like 500.
498.
498.
I cannot clear 500. Although the last few times I've been, I've not even been able to get over 390.
So I know some cast members who used to work the ride, including our friend Ferris.
That's how we met.
Yeah, that's.
Actually, we've known Ferris longer, but that's
Yeah,
how we met.
I met, you guys all know Ferris Films, friend of the channel. Ferris actually the ones who introduced me to Just Mike, and I'm very happy he did. But he used to work that ride, and apparently there are just some people who come, I don't want to say every day, but quite often, and just work on getting that high score of the day and practice and do all the tips and tricks. It is dedication.
23 times in 6 hours.
Super chat from my man, the generous God. Says drinks and snacks on me when you get to Hollywood Studios. He is the best. Everyone, again, if you don't know about Tomorrowland Traveler, he has a YouTube channel too. And I think the more you follow him, the more pressure we'll give him to make videos. So go follow Tomorrowland Traveler or go talk with him in our Discord. He is also a certified Disney travel agent. So if you think, hey man, let's go support this generous, amazing man, go hit him up in the Discord and say, I got to plan a vacation. Can you help me out? He's also just one of these generous people that you want to be friends with in general. We did a Patreon call the other night. And if you don't know about the Patreon, check it out. I know it's not for everybody, but if you're able to do it, I couldn't have this channel without the Patreons. It's patreon.com/Adventures by Carney. But anyway, he heard about, I don't know if I could tell the whole situation, but let's just say he heard about someone's child who was really into something and couldn't get that souvenir that they wanted. He had extra, found out their address, and mailed that child, who he had never met before, ever, that souvenir that the kid wanted. And this is the kind of character and quality that this individual, the Tomorrowland Traveler, my man Daniel, has. So make sure you show him love. And he's just a remarkable human being.
I agree.
What? Oh, yeah. Hold on 1 second, everybody. This is where the Disney message gets very dirty. I have to mute.
That
All
is-
right, we're back. Sorry about that, everyone.
Here we go. We're coming in.
We're headed into Disney's Hollywood Studios. Hollywood.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever had that Madame Leota cart, and I kind of want
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
Right?
The Haunted Mansion cart? Thank you so much. Have a good day, Gabrielle. All right, so with this park, I'm just going to give you fair warning. There are a lot of dead spots where we lose Wi-Fi or cell or both of them at the same time. So if you ever see a buffer, the screen slows down, it turns black for a moment, there's a stop and go, just hit refresh. We're not going anywhere until we say goodbye. It's just kind of YouTube being weird. So please do me the big favor of just hitting that refresh button. And if someone forgets or if we have new people in the chat, let them know, hey guys, just hit refresh, he's coming back. Because I'm not gonna end this stream until I give you guys a big ol' hug goodbye. So if we do ever buffer or something seems off or weird or strange, just hit refresh, come back on in. Sometimes it helps. I've had a lot of people say I refreshed and I realized I totally forgot to hit the like button. And then you can hit the like button. It's amazing. It's a gorgeous day. Wow, Indiana Jones is actually running. That's how you know the weather's good. I hear the explosions going off. Yeah, look at that, Tomorrowland Traveler. We just need, let's see, I don't know, about another 25 or so likes to break 200 likes. Let's make it happen.
Okay.
So we're headed to Disney's Hollywood Studios. This is the first day the parks have reopened since Hurricane Ian. And we are lucky enough to have a reservation at Oga's Cantina. We're running a little behind schedule, but we'll be okay. I'm hoping my crew didn't wait for me, that they're inside hanging out, and we'll go in. Whenever we go through security, I do have to aim the camera at the ground. So it's not like I dropped the camera, just gotta give me a moment. And also, during that last mute session, Tomorrowland Traveler, we were just talking about how awesome you were, but I didn't want to give away too much of your personal information. So that's what we were talking about in that last little mute. Happened earlier.
Just your pocket.
Yep, it's because I got a ton of stuff in there. All the charging devices, a second gimbal, keys. There you go. I got a belt. No problem. Thanks for keeping us safe. I appreciate it.
Have a good day, okay?
Absolutely. You too. It's nice that the weather cooled off a little bit,
Yeah,
huh?
man. This is a nice break.
Woo! Amen to that. Staten Island, huh?
Yes, sir.
Love it.
6 years now.
Oh, I'll tell you one thing I don't miss, the 440.
All I miss is the food. That's it.
Oh, everyone misses the
The
food.
only thing I miss.
I stayed with somebody over the weekend in Tampa, and they were like, we got this first big New York trip. What should we do? Where should we eat? And I go, honestly, you could eat anywhere in New York.
And you'll be
It's
good.
going to be great. Just don't eat at a chain restaurant. Yeah.
No, yeah, that never changes.
Yeah.
The only chain restaurant I recommend is the BBQ.
Yeah, but there's so much.
All the stuff.
Yeah, like I was like, I'd rather you just go into a weird village and like just pull up like something on your phone. As long as you got a few good reviews, you're gonna lose your mind.
Exactly.
Thanks for being here. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, we caught a kiss on camera. Oh no, PG-13 stream.
That's about as PG. I'm so stoked. You're celebrating my 700 with me.
700 visits. If you're tuning in late, not that it's been like 700 vacations. That's crazy.
Nope.
But 700 visits to
5
the
years
Walt
and
Disney
5
World.
months.
She did it in 5 years and 5 months. Crazy town. This one. 700 visits in 5.5 years.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm just here to enjoy it. I'm doing fantastic. Yourself?
I'm glad to hear it. I love your magic bands.
Oh, thank
And
you.
then place your finger down for me. 700th visit. Congratulations, my friend.
That's right.
Enjoy.
Thank you, Sarah. I'm just debating if we should do it on camera when I turn it off based on how much I want to embarrass you in a large crowd.
What?
When I'm like, this woman
No, stop
has
it.
700. Yeah.
No.
We'll,
Thumbs up if you guys want to see.
we'll, yeah, hit the like button if we should do it on camera or off camera.
Attention person at all.
She doesn't like it, but the whole thing is you realize that if,
Thumbs up you
Yeah.
get, I'll whistle. Wow. It's,
there we go, yeah.
No. Don't encourage
yeah,
him.
yeah,
Do not encourage him.
How about this? We have time. We have time. We're about at 177 now. If we hit 277 for your 700, 277 thumbs ups, likes,
I will let you embarrass me.
we'll embarrass you because I mean, if you like the attention, it wouldn't be as much fun. But the fact that you don't like the attention, that's what makes it fun.
At all.
And this is the part to do because I know a lot of bartenders and cast members. We could really live it up. All right, so no, you have. This is a lofty goal.
Other than Oga's, what's your favorite bar here?
So Oga's is actually not even my favorite bar. I think it's the best themed bar, but I think it's just I think it's overpriced.
It's extremely.
And the drinks are good, but not the best drinks either. So if Ron is working, I like right behind this building, the outside Brown Derby bar.
Brown Derby bars.
If Ron is working, if Julie is working, the tune-in lounge right here is unbelievable.
Okay.
No, we do the like thing. We have to be in a crowd like that.
No, we don't.
A big
Oh.
crowd.
We're talking about.
You know who you're
bars.
talking to.
So baseline.
I have a loud
Do you
voice.
like baseline? Is that like?
Oh, I love baseline. The only thing
Baseline's
is,
probably my favorite aside of Oga's.
we're gonna be smart. We're gonna go this way. Because we're instead of challenging all those people. Baseline, it's weird because I don't really consider baseline like, I mean, it is a bar, but it's weird. But to me, it's just like an essential stop. Like you grab a beer there.
Very essential, but I don't grab beer there. There's a pink lemonade.
They do have a full menu.
But you're more beer, right?
Well, well, it depends on what kind of day I'm having. Like today, it's YOLO, anything goes. But I can drink craft beer and have very little effect on me where I feel good, I'm having a good time, but I'm totally okay. Only because I sold craft beer for a living in the 5 boroughs of New York. My job was to show up at 11 a.m., drink with bar owners from 11 till 9, and then go home.
Job like that.
It is a lot of fun, but once you do it for like a year and a half, you're like, I might have to start reevaluating what's going on here. Whoa, show off. I can report the Disney Ducks have survived Hurricane Ian. Did you guys know how Dinosaur Gertie got here? Believe it or not, it walked here. You can see its footprints right there. Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a big girl. So I'll give you some of my other tips.
Okay.
If Kelly is working, she's normally here at Oasis Canteen. She's not here today, as you can tell. None of one of those gentlemen look like a Kelly.
Neither of them look.
Although the name
You never know.
is a unisex name.
Gold Squadron Lager. That's what your bartender says.
What are you getting?
Tell everybody what I'm
No.
getting, Jess.
He's gonna get a Gold Squadron Lager.
Oh, you know why that's super special to me? I believe that is made by Blue Point Brewery. And Blue Point Brewery is the brewery that was right next to my college And they were so small when they started, while I was going there, that every time we got one new account, we would write it on the chalkboard. I didn't work for them. Okay. They just had all the people who went there be like, please help us grow. And if you find a place that'll put our beer on tap, write it on the chalkboard. And we would go there. We had a break in my college from 3 to 7. So we would... Oh, no, we'll wait till August. We'll wait till August.
Okay. Well, no, before August.
Oh, no, because I have a feeling if it depends who's working in August.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'd rather all of August.
I love August. My brother from another mother opened August.
Wow.
So he knows all of our dreams.
You have a brother that from
another
another planet? Another mother and another planet.
Right. Look, and he said, I said, what does my husband drink at August again?
I like that you have to ask him. Yeah.
Exactly.
So anyway, the Blue Point story ends with, they were so small that when I was pledging my fraternity, we would have to go clean the brewery because there was only like 4 employees.
Oh,
Now they are distributed in not only all 50 states, in Europe, and they are the creators of the Gold Squadron Lager. So to think of where they came from, where I knew both the owners hang out with me. I used to drink and go out to games to watch the Jets play at local bars with them. And now they're distributed in 50 states, Europe, and have beers at Disney World. It's a kind of a crazy story.
It is, but it's kind of really cool.
My ultimate goal, if I could ever make it happen, is to get my dad out of the nursing home and take him to the sci-fi dine-in. Because all he talked to us about growing up is how much he loved going to the dine-in and the drive-in movies.
He loved it.
No, I love it.
He loves it. He wants to take his dad.
You sit in there like a little car.
Oh, it's amazing. That's why
Love it.
my dream is if I can get a 24-hour nurse and get the okay for him to come down with someone 24/7. He's only been to Disney once when I was 8 years old.
Wow, man, he would love it.
And that's why sometimes he's confused. He's like, you're at Disney again? Like, what are you doing? Are you babysitting kids? And I'm like, Dad, it's a whole new world out here.
It's a different world. Look what we're getting ready to go into.
Yeah, I'm like, there's different planets. Did you know, hopefully they fixed it, but when they redid this, the punch codes for the apartments, I'll show you over here. If you were looking for different people's apartments to buzz up, we're the different Imagineers who helped build this area.
Really?
So if you punch in a number like 676 pound, it would be like Benjamin Yu, who was an Imagineer who helped build this area.
Let's go hit the buttons.
But now the buttons don't work, so, you know.
Oh, man.
I'll ask them in there. I'm a man of the people.
I just wanted you to know that just came through written.
Yeah.
It's a new
I don't
world.
normally ever pay attention to stuff like that.
I like that you're here with me because this is great. Yeah.
Because I just got it, and I was like, hey. And again, very behind the scenes, so.
I love it. I don't know if you just felt that, but we just moved to a new planet.
You seen that?
Did you feel it?
Yeah.
It does seem sunnier here.
It is very sunny. I think we're closer to the sun. Oh, you rode that right. You rode that right to the left?
Rise? We love Rise.
Which one was that one, Jess?
Rise, the resistance.
Oh, yeah, Rise. Yeah.
I know we got a lot of new subscribers over the last week, but one of my very first videos, not one or two, was Rise opening day. We were the first group, and it broke down on us, and we got evacuated. We got here at 3 a.m. We waited outside.
Wow.
Came in. We were pumped. We stopped. We were like, all right, maybe it's just a little stop. Got evac'd. But it was one of the coolest things that could ever happen because, one, it was a great video for the channel. But two, on opening day, they gave us permission to come back on 2 more times that day. So we got to ride it on opening day 3 times.
Oh.
So a few of my friends who were the, I don't know what they're called now, over in Toy Story Land, came and opened up Rise. So the night before they opened, I happened to be leaving. They're like, Jessica, you want to check out the ride? I was like, oh, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
This planet is closer to the sun, I think.
It is, right? It is a bit warmer over here. Well, that was like last night. I'm with some cast members, and I get the phone call. I'm always like, put it on speaker. I promise I won't say anything. And I'm still not going to say anything. I'm respectful. But she was like, so what are we talking about as like a firm date for Fantasmic? And I got the date and I was like, yeah, and I was like, and they're like, Pete, Pete, if you tell anyone, we will murder you.
That's top secret stuff right there.
That's a pretty big deal, that's why. That is the most asked question.
My biggest issue
You have a calendar.
is I have a very busy calendar. So we're going to try and make it work. And if I can't be there, we'll figure it out.
Man, that's a whole different level, of course.
You think she's still waiting for us?
I don't know. I haven't gotten a message. Or they would have put it in the Discord.
And I didn't see anything.
I always think, which one? This one's faster, right? As you can see, no damage on this planet. They really escaped Hurricane Ian.
From the sun.
Being on a different planet, no problem with hurricanes. More sandstorms, I think.
Nope, that's not. It's down the steps.
I agree with who wrote it. Aqua Bliss says 700 visits deserves 700 likes. It's going to be a stretch, but I said if we get to 277, we embarrass. In only a way Pete Carney can embarrass.
I'm already having heart palpitations about this.
I mean, to be fair, you need to wait another about 95 likes, so who knows? 95 likes away, so we still need 95 people to hit the like button.
Okay.
It's gonna be loud.
But yeah, as someone who went to school for public speaking, it's gonna be loud and proud. I don't see our friends, but maybe we'll just go in. Our friends are here. We ready? Everyone knows Pat. Everyone knows Mandy. This is Mike and Jess. Pat is the one nice enough to have added us to his reservation. So we're celebrating a lot of things. This is her 700th visit. Yeah. And we said if we had...
700.
We have to do it to her inside.
No, not inside. For sure not inside.
Well, if we hit 277, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
That was the goal. Yeah, we'll have DJ Rex stop his set just for it. You guys already check in?
He did.
So if you ever do the bounty hunter game here in Batu, Galaxy's Edge, whatever you and your family call it, there is, if you have Magic Band Plus, a bounty hunter game. Probably the best feature of the Magic Band Plus because it's a lot of money, you gotta charge it, and it's not too much super cool stuff yet. And that's just me being a very nice person and telling you the truth. But the bounty hunting is very cool. So if you're into Star Wars and the bounty hunting, it's awesome. When we did it, we found that this store right here that says Fire Riser, a lot of bad guys in there. That's where the bounty hunting really happens. So you just give me a little tip. If you're in this area, go check out this Fire Riser door. That's normally me. She's looking for a crew of one. That's normally me, but not today. I'm like, I'm your crew of one. Yeah. I'm a crew of one. I like it. Oh, I would have said we were here. Let's take a look over here at the Millennium Falcon. If you're just joining us, hi everyone, my name is Pete Carney, and I am so happy you're able to join us. A lot of devastation ripping through Florida, and we tried to cover it as best we could here on this channel. But today we are back at Disney, showing you that things are relatively back to normal, and thank God that there's a little bit of hope. And I am in no way trying to downplay everything that has happened, but trying to bring you a little bit of magic, a little bit of smiles, and show you what's happening here around Walt Disney World the day after a hurricane. Everyone here has pretty much been trapped in their hotel rooms for the last 2 days because the parks and Disney Springs were closed for the last 2 days with no one allowed in the parks. But they've done a fantastic job cleaning up. You can tell there's no debris here in the parks. If you're at the resorts or on the roads, you might still see a little bit of debris here and there. But we got very lucky here in Orlando, and all I can ask is that you please send positive vibes, prayers. If you're able to help out and donate to some kind of local charity, I'm gonna find a good one for here. I'm gonna do some research tonight and tomorrow, but help those people out and just send those prayers and good vibes. I'm here at Walt Disney World, and there's people really suffering. So with that being said, I'm gonna try to bring you some positive entertainment, keep a smile on your face in these tough times. It's important to remain positive and know that there is always like a rainbow afterwards, and we will get through it, and things happen. I lived in New York during 9/11. I've gone through some tough times. I worked in construction management during Superstorm Sandy on Long Island and saw massive devastation. Very, very close friends of mine losing their houses completely. I worked in schools and hospitals, schools that were completely underwater or that sank into the ground. School buildings where the roofs were ripped right off, tin canned off the top of buildings, and kids couldn't get back into school for months. So I know what the devastation is like. So I never want you to think me being here, celebrating, having fun, cracking jokes is a dig at any of that. I know the devastation, and I'm just hoping to give you a flip side of that coin. The news has plenty of that. You can go see what's going on and see those images, and they're really hard to watch. But I just kind of wanted to give everyone a flip side of that coin to show that we keep pushing on society, and that's what you have to do, right? You can't just live in that forever, but you can help in any way possible. Do that. Check in on your loved ones here in Florida and pray for where the storm is headed. Now it's looking like it's headed up into the Carolinas, so my prayers go out to them. But I just wanted to give you a quick little, a little talk here privately to let you know I'm going to be having fun. We're going to have some drinks. We're going to crack jokes. And I am not belittling the situation that's going on around the southern part of our country, let alone the Cuban area and all the areas that are affected. So with that being said, we're going to go back. We're going to have some fun. But I don't want you to think I'm not taking this very seriously. And you guys have all done so much. You've said so many nice things. We've been talking about it in our Discord. You can check that link down below. And that's it. But we're going to have fun. And we're going to try and keep people smiling. And we need that. People need to see that there's hope. In my opinion, that's what I need. When I'm going through a hard time, I need someone to crack a joke, show me a good time, take me out, and show me that there's a light at the end of that tunnel. So that's what I'm trying to provide for you today. And as we continue to have a few cocktails and get a little crazy tonight, I don't know what's going to be said. I don't know what we're going to do. But at my core and in my heart and who I am, my heart goes out to everyone who is damaged. And not only them, but the families of those people, because I know there's a lot of you all around the world who know somebody who was affected and people who are still bracing for it. So I love all of you. I appreciate you watching me, and I appreciate your positive attitudes. And I appreciate your leeway with some of my crazy jokes, antics, and fun. But I really, 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 if you know me and if you've watched the channel for a while, you know that I really, I could sit down and cry thinking about everything that's going on. But hey, we're here for the fun, right? We're here for the good times. And the world is a good place, and it's full of good people, and we can get through anything together. As long as we work together, we can get through anything together, and I truly believe that. That's it. Now should we go drink, make jokes, and be silly, and go into Olga's Cantina? If you're not sure what Olga's Cantina is, we're here at Walt Disney World. We're at Hollywood Studios. We are in Orlando, Florida, and some parts of Orlando, it might be confusing because you're like, wow, this looks totally normal, like a regular day. It is wild, the big difference only a few blocks makes. We have 15 minutes from where I live. I'm lucky, I was in a great area, but 15 minutes from where I was, people can't leave their front doors because their road is completely flooded. Universal's got parts that are underwater, so it's crazy, Mother Nature. But I think I said enough. I just wanted you to know where my heart was at. And let's just go back to being silly and having fun. Thank you to everyone who's watching. And thanks to all of you who've just been great people throughout this entire thing. And again, I think the more positive energy, prayers, and awesome vibes. You're watching me? Oh, let's watch you watching me. There we go. Where are you from? North Carolina. We love Greenville, North Carolina. How long are you in town for?
We'll be here until Tuesday. We leave on Tuesday.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
How is, I haven't looked at the latest forecast, but are you guys good with where the storm is headed?
So actually, they're out of school tomorrow.
I'm assuming you don't want to be on camera. That's why you ran away.
Yes,
Okay. So, it's all right. Yeah, well, this handsome young man can be on camera. So schools are already out?
Yeah.
That's tough.
But only for tropical storm. It's nothing like it was here.
Yeah, you just got to hope for the best. And anything could happen. Like I tell everybody, it could go back out to sea, it could dissipate, it could go away. You just got to hope for the best. But that was funny. You're like, hey, I'm watching you. I'm like, well, now you're on it. So now you got to go back to the 119-minute mark, and you are the star. Anything you want to promote or say hi to anyone? No, just be like, hey, I'm here. So sorry you're at home. Well, it was nice meeting you guys. I hope you have a great day and a good time. Stay safe, have fun. And now we're hopefully getting into Olga's. Hopefully. I caused my party to be late, so they're a little mad at me. Have a good one, guys.
Have you seen one so far?
Yeah, the white outline.
Do you have a reservation?
Did they go in? They might have got in.
A drink here. It's like the...
They didn't go in. I was like, if they went in without me, I'm totally okay with that. I'll just talk to them. They'll let me in. Oh, okay. No, just yell. They don't give us a yell.
If we don't respond to the text.
Oh, they give you a yell without a text. Gotcha. I like it. That family just walked by. He's like, we're watching you right now. I'm like, well, come say hi.
That's super cool that they're actually watching you while they're at Disney.
I said, well, here you go. I was like, any shout out to your friends or anyone at home or anything like that? He's like, no, not really. I'm like, all right, well, if you want, when you get to the 119-minute mark, I'll show everyone and be like, I could have said hi to you, but...
Never give him thumbs up.
Yeah.
No.
That is true. We are getting closer. We're at almost at 200 likes. We said that if we hit 277 likes today, that we are going to publicly embarrass our beautiful friend here, Jessica, who is celebrating her 700th visit. And again, I know some people are like, how, that's 700 vacations, that's crazy, but 700 visits, which is still insane in less than 5.5 years. So, but also I surround myself with people who are way smarter about Disney. You know, always people who are smarter and better than you. Do that, you'll be succeed. But here we are. So this is the entrance to Olga's Cantina. You could kind of make it out in their language. What do we call this language? Arabesh?
I don't know. Yes.
Star Wars slanguage. I know Navi is Pandora. Let's see if I do this and I can catch up with you guys this way. This is gonna be such a good angle. Oh, I look great at this angle. Oh, this is fantastic. I look good. Another pro tip, if you live here in Florida, you're gonna lose a lot of sunglasses. I buy these for $11 a piece at Amazon, 4 at a time. 4 at a time. I lose sunglasses at least every 10 days.
Really?
Or damage them. The thing is, because like I'm taking them off at like Disney Place or whatever, putting them on the table for a second, or I put them on the back of my head, And when I take a hat off, I'll just walk away, and that's it. $10. All right, let's see what's going on here in the chat. Fun fact. Ooh, here we go. This is a fun fact. Cast members in Galaxy's Edge speak Batonese.
Batonese?
Batonese. Batonese. Batonese.
Batonese. Because it's Batu.
Batuese. Batuese. I'm so sorry. I'm brand new to the Batonese language. Oh, there's no N. Batuese. The language spoken of Batu, not to be confused with Arabesh, the written language of the land. Oh, there you go. That's interesting. Guests can not only board the Millennium Falcon, they can even fly it. Ooh. So they speak Batuese, but the written language is Arabesh. That's only kind of the information you get here in Adventures by Carney. Or the internet. Francisco, that's fun to say. I will try to catch up with as much chat as I can right now. So Mark Mueller, let's see. Mark Mueller says 700 visits in 5.5 years. I visit every 2. More than that. 5.5 years. Let's see. So let's just say 350 days. A year is 356 days, correct? We'll just call it 350. So that's 700, 1400, 21, 22, probably with the extra days. That's like 2,300 days. So 700 visits in like 2,400-ish days. Right? All right, so 5.5 years. So 365 times 5. Or 365 times 5.5. What's that? So out of 1,825 days, you've been here 700 of them. It's impressive. That is impressive. I will say that she's a local. You guys do get to hang out a lot. That is impressive, though. That is impressive. I know, but you guys also come visit for like a month at a time where you're like, I'm just going to pop into the parks, do my thing. Let's say hi to some people. Hello, Rapid EBB. Hello, John Wood. Hello, Robin K. Dan Saban. Hey. That is Mandy's dad right there. You guys can go ahead. You're good. Never wait for us. That's crazy. Mark's using a calculator. That makes sense. I was just using my brain. Thanks again to the moderators getting some of those spammers out of here. Dan says the weather is great in Wisconsin. Can't wait. Gonna be there in a few weeks. What else do we got going on here? Natalie, how are you? I'm gonna go up a little bit.
That's probably our friend Natalie that was at the...
Well, now I have to scroll back. Hold on. Let's see.
I'll text her and see if that's...
Hi. Natalie said, well said, and thank you for the mental break. I'm in South Florida, and it has been nonstop Ian for a week. And today has been the first time I had to take a mental break. Thank you for providing that. And that is what I was talking about, is that I hope I can give you guys a little bit of a mental break from all the chaos and mayhem from this. It's been rough for so many people. What else do we got going on? Maybe that is Natalie. The Natalie.
Find out.
We have been updating so we didn't cancel our Carney Crew celebration, but we did update it since we lost Wednesday, Thursday, and today. So right now we're in the parks, we're hanging out. We'll probably be doing this for at least another few hours. Then I got to run home, shower, change, head to the studio, doing some liquid magic tonight. I know a lot of people are headed to the studio for some liquid magic. That'll be fun. We're making 4 drinks. So tonight we are celebrating 40 years of Epcot. Tomorrow's the big day, so tonight we are making 4 Epcot drinks representing, let's just say, staples of Epcot. So I'll be making 2. Nick will be making the other 2. Nick is the man. Nick actually helped design some of these drinks, come up with them, their takes on other classic drinks. I guess that was Gates Hardman, who we just saw, so I'm right behind you. Dennis says, how are you doing today? I'm fantastic. Aqua Bliss is well said. Melvin, that's why I love Pete. Thanks so much. The Dadalorian is a very popular shirt here in Galaxy's Edge. What else do we have happening? Tomorrowland Traveler said, let's make Papa Carney's dinner plans real. Do whatever it takes to get him down to Florida. Yeah, it's gonna take a village, but we'll see what happens. And I know you would, but I really appreciate that. Don't do anything crazy, Daniel, but I appreciate that. Regarding Gertie, she is big and she is beautiful, and I agree. I agree, 700 visits deserve 700 likes, but we said at 277 likes, we will embarrass Jessica. So we're only, it looks like 75 or so likes away. So if you're watching, only 75 more people. She has heart palpitations. Yeah. Hello, Carla and Kiko from the Bay Area in California. Shannon says, you know what? Tomorrowland Traveler, you also make us smile too. Thankful for you. I agree. He makes me smile all the time. So big shout out to who we call T-Cubed, Daniel, the Tomorrowland Traveler. Nice to see Shannon here. If you guys don't know Shannon, she was the amazing person who, when I got off Guardians of the Galaxy last week, handed me a beer and was wearing an Adventures by Carney shirt, which, what a combination of things to make me smile. So I had Fast Pass to the test track, and I couldn't stay. I had to leave. So I got to give her and her man Fast Pass to the test track. However, I didn't find out how they did. If they didn't win, I'd be very upset. Oh, Pat, I just saw your message here at Hollywood Studios. I'm a little bit behind on the chat. Can confirm Pat is here because I'm looking at him. What else did I miss here? Again, big thank you to the Tomorrowland Traveler. We love Daniel. Very generous super chat. Said, have some drinks and snacks on me. Thank you so much. I believe the drinks here are only about $400 a piece, so I'm very excited. Some of these are going to be old. I got to catch up on the chat going backwards a little bit here. Trying to say hi to everybody. Hello, Master Lou. Hello, Robin. Mike says Port Orleans and French Quarter is super cool. That's where I stayed last time. I love the French Quarter and Port Orleans, and you get Yeehaw Bob, and you get water transportation. You take a boat down the Sassagoula to Disney Springs. Super fun. Hi, Rebecca Dolan. Great to see you. Jonathan was telling us to take the Skyliner, and that is what we did. Thanks again to the moderators taking care of some of those spammers. I appreciate it. I just saw it now. Yes, we're totally. Once I could find a great, I like our money to go as direct as possible to people who need it. So we're gonna figure out what kind of fundraiser we can do, and we would totally do one for the people in Florida who need it. As well as we shouldn't forget. Is that us? As well as we shouldn't forget about the people in Puerto Rico during Fiona and the people in Cuba who were hit first. I mean, it's easy to say those people here, and I love my Floridians, and I know people directly who were really affected, so we'll figure something out. I have not heard when they're going to sell new annual passes yet, but when we find out, I will let you know. The best place to check it out is the Discord. Make sure you're in the Discord because, again, we have 4.5 travel agents who should know these things. Sorry if I missed any of you in the chat. They just went really fast. I'm trying to catch up with as many of you as possible. Rebecca, yes, we surpassed 6,000 subscribers. Thank you so much to everybody. I believe we're closing in on 6,200, so help the magic if you are brand new here. Consider subscribing, turn on that bell, hit all notifications because we go live randomly all the time, and we will be live tomorrow I have no idea when. So your best bet, subscribe, hit the bell, turn on notifications. We are celebrating Epcot's 40th at Epcot tomorrow. We're gonna have a big group. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I don't know when or where would be appropriate to start streaming. Streaming requires a lot of work, and I have to ignore all the beautiful people around me a lot of the time, and I like to give them attention. So it's hard because I feel the pressure of talking to 200 or 300 or 400 of you while talking to the 10 to 12 people around me. I think I went as far back as I could, but if I missed any of your messages, or if you're new here, or if you're a new subscriber, or if you have any questions about the hurricane, the parks, any of us here, throw it in the chat. I think I went back as far as I could, so I'll start looking at the chat again now as we head inside to Oga's Cantina. We're at 205.
Mike's over here liking it, now adding.
I like it. I like it. I like that Mike's creating fake accounts just to get the 277.
I don't even know how to
What's a good song to sing in the middle of August for you?
Hey, the song from Oga's. We have to, it's the drinking song. Oga's drinking song.
The August drinking song could be fun,
Oga's drinking
but we still have to embarrass you.
No.
Bobby said, should we still go on our trip to Orlando? It's supposed to arrive Sunday through Saturday. Mickey party. Absolutely. We are supposed to have gorgeous, I mean, today's gorgeous. Tomorrow's supposed to be even nicer weather. This hurricane is thankfully past us, and we're praying for everyone for where it's headed. But if you're worrying about a Disney vacation, unless there's something else I don't know about, you are in the clear here in Orlando. Parks are open, parks are clear, and almost everything is back to normal. There's a few things that were on a delay. If you're staying at Fort Wilderness, that's requiring a little bit more of a cleanup, so that's going to be a few days behind. I know Typhoon Lagoon's not reopening until Sunday, but again, if you're coming in next week or the week after, you should be way good. And there's fixing and rebuilding to do, but a lot of that's behind the scenes. Keep in mind, this is a 24-hour operation, so they are going to be fixing things the entire time. Look at this. Look who survived the hurricane. You never spot him alone. Oh, I see a buddy behind him.
We have reports of resistance conspirators. Are you cleared to be in this sector? Do you have clearance for this sector? Correct. So, prepare to cause nice data pad.
Thank you.
Telling us what you're doing with it?
We're just doing quick inspections, making sure there's no enemies here.
We'll allow it.
But
we're watching.
Thank you. I appreciate that. A good day to you. Bright suns. Bright suns. Yeah.
They're gonna be watching you.
Rapid, thank you so much. Brand new subscriber. Shout out to Rapid EBB. I'm sorry, my apologies. Mickey signed to the city I live in, Fort Wayne, Indiana. So sent electric crews and food bank to come help. Very much appreciate that. It really is amazing. When I was, I've talked about this many times, but I was in construction management and GC work after Superstorm Sandy in Long Beach. We had crews from all over America roll in. I remember standing on top of a truck with a megaphone to it had to be at least a few hundred, if not 1,000 people saying, hey guys, I'm going to break you guys into sectors. If your specialty is electric, you're over here. If this is your, and then just sending them into different schools, because we had 5 or 6 different school boiler rooms that were completely underwater. We're talking 12 to 14 feet of water completely submerged. I had a part of a building that was sinking into the sand that was just, they thought was just going to fall apart. But anyway, going back to Rapid EBB, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Robert D says, thank you so much. We appreciate the help. Tony Stank says, is there going to be a 4-hour episode tonight? We'll see. I mean, I got to wake up early and rope drop Epcot tomorrow. But I'm going to go make drinks at the studio tonight, so we'll be seeing what's going on. We'll see how long it goes. Kenny, what's going on, my man Kenny in Texas? Shannon, thank you so much. As ABC all day. Dan said, I didn't notice any tractors underwater in Florida. Yeah, you never know. Mouse Ears Radio. What's going on, Mouse Ears Radio? We love them. Said, you already made me laugh out loud so many times today. Thanks so much. Well, that makes me happy. Adam Bomb says, Pete, when I meet you, I'm going to bring you a beer and ask you to autograph my arm so I can get a tattoo. That's very kind and absolutely out of control, but that's very funny. But hey, I'll share a beer with anybody. And Bobby's asking, should we still go on our trip? Absolutely. If your trip is anytime starting today and further on, you're totally fine. The worst is gone and past us, thank goodness, but take care and pray for all those where the storm is headed. Rapid says, I love the fact that you were just talking to a stormtrooper. Yeah, we're tight. We're good. Kenny says, getting an Uber as we speak. I love it. Bobby says, thanks for answering. My family will be driving there from Nashville. Are there any issues with traffic from people returning to their homes? I would say so. There are a lot of roads that have some debris or some flooding. You should be okay by the time you get to the Florida area. But use one of those active map systems. I prefer Google Maps. It's kind of who I think has the most up-to-date data. Some people like Waze. I think it depends where you're from and what part of the country. But Google Maps tends to do a really good job with road closures and delays and flooding and how to get around. Oh, sorry. Hello, John Wood. Kenny, where are you? Here we go. We are entering Olga's Cantina. If you haven't been inside yet, it's super cool, highly themed, it's amazing. And make sure you hit that like button so we can embarrass Jessica while we're inside. Where do you go in this door? My man DJ Rex! Go Rex! Go Rex! Go Rex! Go Rex! Go Rex! Go Rex! DJ Rex is my favorite. Can I go between all of you so we just face it this way? Let's just put this here.
You see the bar? I made that.
No way.
No.
No way. So this is Olga's Cantina here in the middle of Batu. It is a happening spot. Charles and JC, love to see it. So normally you guys would be like, Pete's gonna get a beer flight, but it's the most expensive beer flight in the galaxy because they force you to take it home with you. So yeah, we don't do the beer flight. It's $85.
We have one of those.
I mean, I'm sure you guys do, but I don't.
That has one too.
And this Gold Squadron Lager, that's what I was talking about from my friends at Blue Point.
That's what he's getting.
Look at that, Blue Point Brewing. Knew it before we walked in. You know what I like though? I'm gonna have this one first if I switch to a beer. Is they have the outer rim. It's so good. Patron silver tequila, Stirring's pomegranate liqueur, lime juice, pure cane sugar with a black salt, and exotic fruit puree. It is tasty. When I talked about how awesome it is in here, I did say the prices were a little expensive. So I'm just gonna walk you through some of the prices. 17, 16, 17, 18, 19. Hello, Amanda.
I'm vegan. That's just all it is. I walked in once and that was it.
So again, you could look up this menu online, but again, you're paying for the theming and the fun, because your drinks range from anywhere from 16, 17, 18, 19, up to $45. Are you getting this one? The Yub Nub?
Yub Nub, but without the cup. And most people don't know you can do that.
Oh, all right, so you can get it without the cup and not pay $45.
Pay $15.
Thank goodness, sweet, sassy molassy. Even the beers are somewhere between $13.25, $14.25, $13.25, and $13.25. And then you can take home the flight. It's $85, but you get to keep the glasses and the cups. But that is a pretty penny. They do have ciders. They have the Spiced Runner Hard Cider for $12.25. They have some wines on tap for $13, and I think that's a $16. They have non-alcoholic concoctions, but I know what I want. Outer rim for me, please.
There's like nothing dairy or weird in the Jedi Knight. No dairy or anything weird.
No way.
That's what I'm gonna get. That's my favorite.
That's at your place? Hold on, can I show that?
I mean, look at all this.
Hold on, wait. So guys, here's what the bar looks like here. Super cool, right? Super cool. Look at the bar at their house. It's the same thing. You guys are out of control. That's their house. This is the real thing. That's their house. Out of control.
That's what we're going to build for our Halloween. But we're going to save it for next year because we have 2 sites next year and only 1 site this year.
Oh
so
my
we can extend it and make it huge. And the guy that opened up on us is going to run it as the bartender for me. We're going to serve all the drinks here.
I'm taking off the whole weekend.
Had that cup in the house.
He likes it too. Yep, nub. He's getting out of red.
Celebrities.
Just no, regulars.
Celebrities.
What'd you get?
Jedi Mind Trick.
You did get the Jedi Mind Trick.
So the Jedi Mind Trick is Ketel One Botanical Grapefruit and Rosé, John D. Taylor's Velvet Falernum, Ball's Blue Curacao, White Grape Juice, Lime Juice, and Grapefruit Bitters. Yum.
No, stop it. You're stressing me.
I got the outer rim. As you guys know, I love my tequila, which is Patron Silver Tequila, Stirring's Pomegranate Liqueur, Lime Juice, pure cane sugar with black salt and exotic fruit puree. There it is, right there. I can totally agree with that. So the foam gives it a completely different flavor with that black and salt. And if you try it on this side, it's a completely different drink. It is tantalizing. Would you like to try it?
Alright, see
You got another mug?
To Carney.
Oh boy, here we go. Pat making it happen. Mandy's here, safe. And Jess's 700th visit. Let's do it. Oh, DJ Rex in the background. Wait, before I taste it,
I
what?
wanted you to taste the up nose.
All right, I'll do it.
Because there is a different taste. More fruity. Sweet.
You like hoppy beer?
It's very good. So, like, I'm normally not a sweet, but it's good. I can crush one of these and then be like, give me a shot of tequila.
Correct.
And this is my Blue Point.
That's your Blue Point Gold Squadron logo.
I do love hoppy Blue Point beers. Got to support my home. No, I don't try any of these things. I'm poor.
Here it goes.
Which one is this? The Jedi Mind Trick? Oh, all right. That is good. It's
That's
so.
one of the ones we have in our home bar.
It's so different. It's so interesting.
I know.
Batu bits.
All right, what are the Batu bits?
One of only two things they serve here for
Eat that when you like spice.
All right, let me just tell everyone what I'm about to have in case I die. The Batu bits are crispy galaxy bits and a spice dip. Believe it or not, it's only, I say only $11 because we're on Batu, and that's crazy. Here.
For this.
Credits, you're right. Let me show you what it looks like. There's the spicy dip. And it's got all these funky, fun things that you can only find on another planet. Pat, you want to try into the Batu bits?
It's really good.
I will say I had the
Thank you.
the Hapabori sampler, like the charcuterie board. It was a little interesting. There were some big, some hits, a couple of misses. I love that we have DJ Rex centered right behind us.
When they play the drinking song,
Yeah, there's a drinking song here, and we're totally gonna sing it. Also, quick fun little update here. We're only about 50 to 60 likes away from embarrassing Jessica. So if you haven't hit the like button, it's her 700th visit, and we're going to embarrass her if we can make that happen.
I have to run for my life.
They put me in the same the other day because the air conditioning was blowing. I asked them,
Let's try some of these bits.
I appreciate that you love this music just as much as
I love DJ Rex.
I love it.
If I'm at home just like working, sometimes I'll put on DJ Rex.
over and put the two people that come in.
Oh, that's good. The dip is good too.
You like spice? Try that.
I'm a little afraid. Like, how spicy?
Newman does.
Most of my celebrity interactions have been here.
I believe it because you have to make that kind of money to be here.
Cigars and drink. He's lots of evil.
No, it is. I think the fact that it's a very intimate spot is it's perfect if you are a celebrity or something like that. Kind of tucked away. You have to have a reservation to get in. Anyone want to try this? It's 2 drinks, with or without. You got to try with the foam and without the foam.
Gotta clean your palate?
Dangerous. That will go down really smooth. That is nice. Very
This is the outer rim.
But I'm not a
It's got some of that salt on one side and the foam. If you do it without the foam, it's one kind of tequila. With the foam, it's dangerous.
Usually I go with
If you want to see more of this place, Paging Mr. Morrow, Nate, Jojo from Jojo's World, on our Moonlight Magic stream, hung out here for about an hour drinking. This is what I should be afraid of?
No, that's spicy.
No, that's not spicy.
That's not spicy.
That's good though, isn't it? That's really good.
It's weird because with you, I'm like, I know you're not gonna hurt me, but I'm like, he's waiting for a reaction, or it's gonna be really good. Yeah.
You want that one.
Like, I know you're not gonna injure me, but you're like, this is gonna get a really good reaction, or he's gonna like it. What? No, because he handed me this, and I'm like, I don't know if this is actually gonna be delicious, or you're gonna want to run to the bathroom, like one or the other. It tastes like candy.
I don't know what's all in it.
She's vegan too, so there's only certain things she can eat.
It's like melts in your mouth.
Excellent, thank you.
Delicious, thank you.
Make it filthy.
That's right.
Right, so. Most people won't know these are under here. And you can just hang your bag.
They have hooks.
So you don't have to put it on.
They have hooks. Didn't know that. Mandy is so excited.
Obviously,
It's like a real bar.
The blower has hooks.
They have hooks in space.
it's so great.
The only thing I wish I had in space was portable chargers or USB or outlets. Yeah.
But like, that's light years behind.
It's a great feature.
Or even if they couldn't do it, I wish I had something that looked like an outlet. People were like, "What's that?" They're like, "On Batu, that's what we use to charge." Like it's like a triangle, and you're like, "What is that?" And you're like, "That's what we use to charge here."
It's a great way to make sure that you don't put your stuff up here.
Yeah. Oh my God! Do not tell Bob Chapek that there's a converter for the triangle to a regular outlet for $12.99 credits.
To use the hook.
No, like, you know how Europeans have a different thing, you can buy a converter?
You had a party too. You had to stand behind it.
Oh yeah.
Do it for
So back at the beginning when this was like super popular when it opened,
have to have it.
you weren't allowed to stand side by side. If you were a party of two,
Oh, welcome.
you would have to stand like this and drink over someone's shoulder. It was so packed in here. As it is, this used to have bar stools.
Fun.
It's like really a common thing, and like here's somebody's arms, and they have
Yeah, like someone sticks their arms through, like,
whatever that is.
Yeah.
or you would have to drink it, but yeah.
Just on your favorite song and song while you're in there.
I will. I hope it happens because I don't know it well enough. I need to learn it. It's only happened to me once, maybe twice.
We don't leave until it happens.
All right, fair enough. How long does it come on? Once an hour?
Or be in here.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh,
We can make that happen. I might switch over to that beer. That's a good beer.
It makes the day go quick.
That's a great
You're
beer.
like behind the counter and you're just serving. Everyone's having a great time. You know? I wouldn't want to work at guest services.
Hello, Alex. What's going on?
I would want to work here.
Tony Stank, Nico the Greco.
Can I trade families with you?
Well, one of the good rides.
What are you celebrating? That's what you're celebrating.
My daughter's
21st birthday. Get it over here.
It's actually, she's not the girl. She's already done several drinks.
All right, never mind. Keep her over there.
It was Wednesday, but we were hung up in the
Oh, so forget about it.
Then you could do like Guardians where you don't have to do
All right, so if you didn't hear that, there was a nice guy who came over, father, and he said celebrating my daughter's 21st birthday. And he was like, "Can I come over and join your family? You guys seem like a lot of fun." We're like, "Yeah, we're like
21st birthday, bring her over. He's like, you don't want her over here. She's on the verge of having too much. And by having too much, I mean having to go to the restroom.
They want contact.
And the H word.
We try to keep it clean here. Even though we're drinking at a bar all together, we keep it clean and family friendly.
We don't say the H word.
We don't know. I gotta come over to your bar.
I tore it down for now. Because I was holding a picture of it. So, now that we're postponing it here.
What I like about this dish, it's good just like munch every once in a while. It reminds me of their Chex Mix.
It is a bit like bitter. Like, I remember having Chex Mix as a kid. There was two things I liked. And it was the same two things that my brother liked. So once we got to it,
The brown thing is
then it was gone. There was just a bowl of nothing. Like no one would eat it. Yeah. Like the old Chex Mix balls were like everyone went for the same thing. And then after that, everyone's like, anyone want any more? And we're like, throw it out. Or what? What's that? Is this a Wisconsin thing?
No! I'll look it up online.
Did you officially make the move from Nevada to Old Key West? Are you officially in Old Key West? I didn't know sorry, I was
She's always on our mind.
I also think that Cabana Bay is totally underrated. It's cool. I have no idea what that is.
It's General
It might have been too expensive for our family.
Miller's in the snack machine at school.
You know how my dad made Chex Mix? He took all the cereal that expired yesterday, put it all in a big ball, and was like, this is Chex Mix. What a great trip.
And then back then, I have to go back to you got to remind me of
Very good.
Someone will be in to give you a ride. I would change that. If I was here, I would do it, but I'm gone as of right now. I'm supposed to leave Tuesday night, but I'm gonna tell Eric I don't want to leave until Thursday morning. He might hate me. I might have to fly there because I want to do that horror night. And he got rescheduled for that next Wednesday, Tuesday. We'll be in Nashville tonight, but I want to do it. I haven't done any RIP tours, and also I'll talk about it later. Or whatever. Alright, everybody watch your language. I'll be right back.
Go with Mike. You need to go with Mike.
Where's he going? Oh yeah.
That's right. Wait, Carney's going too.
Are you sure? Is there one in here? No foul language. Would everybody be cool?
Yeah, DJ Rex.
this, you can't see where you are. I don't know how much I drank. I think I'm only like after that beer. So I can't believe this is actually being here this long.
Yeah, I walked in, I don't know, this is my favorite song from that, like, album.
I like the drinking song. It's my favorite. I didn't even
So they're back at Fort Logan next time? But they, because I know it closed during the storm, but he said that they did that on the stream. He said that's where they were tonight. Oh, that looks like a rental car.
Yeah, stealing a coaster.
Yeah. No, you know what? These have your
How are you? You were busy. I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm doing good. Everything going well? I mean, I feel like so many people are gone or missing, or they're just not here, or is their day off? Okay.
Memorial bars.
Well, you and JC are here, so that's important. I got my 2 beats, so.
Once again, this is your key to you are to reach the beats of the counts.
He's like, we don't have beer, but I want to
Especially when the boss Boca was going through that humiliating breakup with the Wookiee. I probably shouldn't have said
I'm
that.
stressing. They cannot play a drinking song until Mike and Pete get back.
They will play.
Has to wait.
We'll turn back the clock.
I'm gonna make a dance for myself. That song, I'm just telling you right now, it's happening.
Just be like,
It's
button,
just gonna happen.
button.
You will too. All right, so I'm not on my own. Okay, so they all know it. They all wait
Yeah,
for it.
they're all waiting.
They anticipate that happening. They know.
They will get to it. I heard it when we were outside, so it's going to come up somewhere. Because if it's 45 minutes,
The stream is getting everyone taking their selfies with TJ Maxx.
Hey, I see something drinking the Bloody Raptor.
I was a bit.
yeah, they're good. I've never actually ordered foodie.
They only have 2 things besides a Jello.
This is probably what I would get. The other one, I don't like that tray. I don't know.
Have some of this.
I don't know if it's like fried type of oil or something.
There might be an egg in there.
What's your allergy? Oh, okay.
So
I am seafood. I can't have it. I can eat this.
one of the songs he plays sounds like it's like different a little bit, but it's like something else. So it's like the way the tune goes. It's like
Mike and Pete are lost over there. Come here, buddy.
lost in one room.
Wait, let me see. I came in. It's like, oh.
No, I know him. I was gonna.
Come on, JC.
You know the guy with the beard?
Yeah, that's JC.
Yeah, we hung out for like 2 hours one day here. I Moonlight Magic.
Jojo were like that then. That's what he does. One of his shows. We met Jojo there. Before I think I met Garrett.
I'll just put this right here and it should get out of it.
It was what? No way. I had to catch up with some chat.
Thank God the moderator because it just said adult chats, and it all disappeared.
Hi, Alyssa. Thanks for catching up. Ronald Lee says the Oga's over on the West Coast is very similar. Yep, they have the same menu. Outer Rim is my go-to, but to each their own. There's a lot of great drinks here. It's a lot of fun. Nico says was my home barbers is cool. It is very cool, but it is a bit pricey. So enjoy a few here, but maybe have a few before you come and a few after you leave. Or if you got that Oga's money, good for you. Here's what I say. Don't come in here if you're expecting to save some money. And always keep in mind that you got to take care of your servers and bartenders. So factor that in. So if you're going to have a $20 drink, you got to leave a good enough tip. Hi, Alex. What's up? Robert D says, wow, we must be popular. All the bots are trying to hang out with us tonight. Yeah, there's a lot of bots tonight. I apologize for that, everyone. We have an amazing moderation crew taking care of all the bots. They just want to hang out with us. Raul, what's up? Said, glad all is well and that you're safe. Congrats on over 6,000 subs. Yes, we went over 6,000 subs during the hurricane, which is amazing. Hatbox Ghost is here, and you guys know that's a big deal. And he says you should smash the like button. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. We are now having I'm so happy. I know I wanted to, yes. So I was going to say my Blue Point beer, but you can't call it that here. The Gold Squadron Lager. So this is made by the brewery that was a mile from my college. It is only a 5% beer, pretty basic. It does have a nice amount of IBUs. I like a little bit of bitterness in my beer. I'm normally an IPA drinker, but this lager is a perfect blend of IPA and lager. It's a golden lager with lavender and plum flavors, and it is made right on Long Island where I'm from. So no, but all the way where I'm from, you do. Yeah, JC. Right? Unbelievable. Stick to your side of the bar, JC.
That's good to swear. I put you up to that. Oh, God.
Once it hits your lips, it's so good. Let's take a look at some of the other beers on tap. For those who don't know, I'm a big beer head. We have a whole brewery tab and section here on this channel. But here we have the White Wampa Ale, which is a Hefeweizen. It's got some banana, citrus characteristics. That's from Ballast Point. And that's gone, and it's gone forever. You know what? Kind of like Fast Passes. So if you're... if you guys... If you guys are into like Tables in Wonderland, Fast Passes, Magical Express, add White Wampa to that list. But there's also the Bad Motivator
Another
IPA.
one.
It is a 6% IPA. It's a tropical IPA with Galaxy and Comet hops, made from Sierra Nevada, great brewery. Both of their locations are amazing. I recommend going to both. One's in Chico, California. The other one's over in North Carolina, and it is amazing. Then you have the Gamorian Ale, 5.2, 22 IBU, so nice, easy to drink if you're not into bitter stuff. It's a red ale with a nice roasted caramel. It's got a nice rounded out hop character, and just a touch of grapefruit. That's made by New Belgium. Another great brewery. I've been to their location in Denver. Chef's kiss. As you can tell, I love craft beer. We have a whole craft beer section here on the site, and I have probably, 150 hours of unedited videos from breweries that are just sitting at home. So if you would love to edit some beer footage, please email me at thinkevenbigger@ymail.com or message me on my Instagram @officialcarney or on my Twitter @yourWDW guy or TikTok Adventures by Carney or Patreon Adventures by Carney or in the Discord, which is linked below, and it's the best community ever. And that is how I have brought all of these people together, and we love melding communities. And Amanda is the newest member of our community. It's amazing. Yes. So have you ever? Oh yeah.
Amanda from another planet.
So if you ever get banned from our channel, it's Amanda. Just kidding. That's not even her real name.
Someone's ID. That's impressive.
I'm gonna guess his real age. I'm really good at this. If I ever worked at like Adventureland, on Long Island we had this little theme park called Adventureland, where they had to guess your age or weight. I was very good at it. I gotta see this guy's face. How old do you think this guy is? But don't say it yet. I want to guess first. I'm not gonna read the chat. Hold on. It's the green shirt.
Oh, that's where
Okay, that's all the hints you get. I'm gonna ask him what his real age is. I'm gonna say, and don't say your guess yet. I'm gonna say he's 20. Oh wait. I'm gonna say he's 26. 26 is my guess. 26.
It's one of my favorite items.
What?
You don't want the jet juice. Do you want the jet juice?
It sounds expensive.
It sounds great. It's one of my favorite characters.
I mean, because
It's this big.
jet fuel costs a lot more than gasoline. We used to just do straight gasolines. All right, so my guess was 26. I'm gonna ask him. Wait. Oh, Amanda, did you check his ID?
This guy's age that you just checked his ID.
Well, he looks more crispy.
Not this beautiful.
No.
I'm starting to question it
The
now.
one that you just
The
checked
other one.
ID on. That's what he's trying to get.
I'm gonna go find him.
He wants to go play out.
There it goes.
Which one did you ID? Okay. There, Rose 89? That's your guess. Hold on, don't say anything yet. Okay. Come on over, guys. Yeah. All right, so here we go. I've already asked them. We have permission for them to be on camera. First of all, where are you guys from? Texas. Texas. What part of Texas? We have a lot of people from Texas.
Dallas area.
Dallas area. We love the Dallas area. We have a friend flying in from Dallas who's meeting us in an hour. I'm very excited. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. We celebrating
Engagement anniversary.
engagement anniversary. That's amazing. Congratulations. We are celebrating an engagement anniversary. All right. This is not why we called them over. This is about their ages. Who cares about that? No, just kidding. So, my friend right here is carded. Honestly, the Disney cast member just doing their job. If you look under 100, you should be carded. We have made bold predictions. Did you make yours?
I've got a prediction.
All right, you tell me. All right, I said 26. She says 33. Do you have a prediction? Oh, you already know the answer. All right, we have two predictions. For the first time ever on live television, what is your age? 33. Unbelievable! Nailed it exactly. She said 33, and it's exactly 33. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. All right, congratulations. You win nothing. You win absolutely nothing. Are you a big Disney fan?
Oh, yeah.
We're the same age.
How often do you visit Walt Disney World?
Once a year.
Once a year? Oh, perfect. I love that.
With COVID,
Yeah, that was tough. Yeah, that was, we don't count those here. That's when they're like, how many days have Disney ever closed for the last 2 days? We're like, this is a big deal if you don't count COVID. So today is her... I know, yes. So we have... Yeah, this is a very big deal. Congratulations. That's awesome. So happy to hear you. Yeah. And I appreciate you being on the channel. And now you will live in infamy forever. I don't know, I might have something. I have something. I don't know if any more left. Tomorrow is my shipment. I ran out. We're doing. Do you have extra, really? I think I'm literally out of all of them.
It might be in my other bag.
I literally ran out. I have 2,000 new stickers coming tomorrow, and the new stickers are waterproof. Because everyone's like, Pete, we put them on our water bottle, and then they fray. But we'll contact you. You'll be. There he is. Congratulations again, guys. Thanks for being on camera and making our stream a little bit better. What's your name? Stefan. Stefan? And it's also your birthday? Yeah. Richard? You like Richard or Rich? Richard. Happy birthday and congratulations. And thanks for letting us interrupt your vacation. And you guys are awesome.
Congratulations.
That's exciting stuff. 33. To think I wasn't carded, I'm 13. It's unbelievable.
And you said anyone under 100 gets carded, so I'm feeling really old because she did not card me.
Well, we know that you're 101 as of yesterday.
What happened to it?
Also, just so you guys know, we only save.
That's right. You're in trouble.
What did I do?
You're my husband's friend, so we're getting drunk. That's what's happening.
Well, the stream when the stream ends. I have to be on camera on another show tonight.
What is the shot? You know what? I've never done a shot in here.
Correct.
Like a drinking song should be
But
coming
bourbon
soon.
sometimes is a little on the... Alright, I'll go there. I'm thinking this over too much.
I don't know how that is.
Punch it.
They're the owners of King's Landing in Apostle Florida.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Please focus out there.
Should we go?
You know how hard it is to get this texture?
Frankie today.
Is it?
Once again, it's the Grenades.
Is it? It's not really, is it? Not yet.
Wow.
Not the drinking song yet, but yeah.
Alright, travelers. So here I'm not too, when you're not saying cheers. Like I'm really glad I'm not saying Yokola Atima, which means drink now.
It's a what?
Yokola Atima, which means drink now. Tima!
Say it one more time.
Yokola Atima!
You can sip on it. You don't have to take the whole shot. Or that.
Now I will juggle these in front of everyone for the very first time with no experience.
It's interesting.
What did you say earlier?
There is more than would be distraught with how we're just drinking this bourbon. I have to sip it.
700 visits. You better.
We're not doing that. I don't need attention.
I need it.
No, that's
What about two?
When we all do.
No.
How many people got thumbs up?
No, we're not
close. We're still 45 people away.
Today, yeah.
So, we've already, if you're just joining us, this is Jessica's 700th visit to Walt Disney World. Not vacation, but visit. That's fair. And we said if we had 277 likes, we're going to royally embarrass her here on the stream. However, I was also going to end the stream around 6:30. So now we're in a bit of a pressure crunch where I'll go to the latest 7 o'clock. But if we hit 277, we will embarrass Jessica.
It's close.
All around. So we have about, we'll say 30 minutes or less. Because I have a hard cutoff at 7 because I gotta get moving.
Oh goodness. Where you going?
I have to go work.
Oh, that's right.
So if you haven't hit the like button yet, please hit the like button. And if there's something you want to say hi or answer questions, let's say who is here in the chat. I might have been missing you. What's going on? Joey, my man from Long Island. Brian Bratton says, hey, my wife and I are coming down in November. Can you name some of the best places to drink and the best bang for your buck? I totally can, Brian. I will say, this is the most expensive place to drink, but some of the best theming. The DJ Rex. Again, other places that might be a little pricey, but a ton of fun. Boathouse during brunch and Friday and Saturday nights is dueling pianos. At Disney. Here we go.
Oh shoot.
That's the practice round, so now everyone knows what's going to happen. Follow their lead. Love it, love it, love it.
Just for me.
Just for you.
Just for me.
You can put a check mark now.
Oh yeah, we got to get Rex in here.
That's my jam.
I love that song. And Rex.
Yeah, like the best video.
It's a very impressive video.
DJ Rex. that your first big song experience?
No, I've had them before, but never this much fun.
I mean, that's a pretty big deal.
It's a very big deal.
Very big deal.
Very big deal.
Right? You had the little pound, right? You had the pound game. You did. You did. You did the pound with rhythm. You did it. You did it. It's big. One of us has to drive.
Disney Transportation. On this planet, they have Uber. Batuber. And if you stay here long enough, you can get real bad. We call that Batu After Dark. Who's bad? Batu After Dark.
Some people might call it bitch.
Batu After Dark. All right, so listen, I will say this.
You got him a sugar mama. He's over here.
I know, I am afraid of what's about to happen live. So I think, and I hate to do it, but we're gonna have so much fun all weekend. We're gonna be back again live tomorrow. But maybe we'll say goodbye now. We'll still have fun. I'm not shutting down the fun. Just shutting down the stream.
We didn't get to Tuesday. You got it right?
We're gonna do it tomorrow. We're gonna do it tomorrow.
We did it right.
We're gonna do it tomorrow. We're embarrassed tomorrow.
Oh, thank God.
But I'm gonna go outside for a second. But would you like to say goodbye?
Yeah, that's it. That's all you get.
There's Mike. There's Mandy. My man Pat. Yes, of course, and Amanda. There she is. I'm coming back again. We did it. Thank you. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. As D'Lo said, hello everyone and thank you for being a part of the stream. Please tap that like button. It really helps so much. It just takes a little old tappity tap tap. It's that thumbs up, the like button. Feel free to do it. It really does help. Not only me, but it does help with the algorithm. YouTube sees it and they say, man, people might enjoy this crazy guy. But with that being said, I do think I'm probably going to take it to its end. I know we're so close to 250 likes and we have a lot of people watching and I hate to shut it down. But when we do these drinking streams and a lot of fun in big groups, anything can happen. And I do take pride in keeping this channel as family friendly as I can. Granted, we do some drinking, we have some fun, but I don't want to do anything that could really offend anyone or cause some trouble in your household or home. I believe that everyone can have fun at Disney, whether you're an adult or not. So I'm bringing you some adult fun. That being said, if you had a good time today, please hit that like button. If you could do me the biggest favor, is really subscribing. We really, really, really love new subscribers. And if you're a new subscriber, say hi in the comments because I'm about to shut it down. So you could wait, put it in the comments down below, shoot me a message, jump in the Discord. It is the best, kindest, most amazing community. It's just like-minded, beautiful people. The only rule is just be positive, be kind, be nice. We have all different kinds of channels. If you have live stream ideas, if you have ideas that can't be live streamed but you want to see videos, if you have questions about Disney, we have a Disney question channel. We have 5 travel agents in there so they can answer all your questions. If you want some merch, if you want a tank top like this, you want a cutoff, you want a t-shirt, we have men's and women's sizes, you want a trucker hat or a regular hat like this, we got that available. Oh boy. And to catch all the fun in between streams when I'm not live, I highly recommend following on the socials. The crazy stuff in my life between the streams you could find on Instagram at official Carney. If you like mostly just Disney, Universal, and theme park stuff, go check out Twitter at your WDW guy. I have a TikTok, check it out, Adventures by Carney. And again, I cannot thank the Patreons enough. I would not have this channel without the Patreons. And I know it's not for everybody, but if you're able to give a little something up to whatever you can, They are the reason this channel exists, and I thank you guys so, so much. If you want to go check that out, patreon.com/Adventures by Carney. Attentional units. We've had a crazy few days with Hurricane Ian coming through. I tried to give you as much coverage as I can. If you missed any of it, go back, check out some of the old content. And if you've been watching the last few days and you're sort of new, we have a whole library of craziness and mayhem. Please go back and check that out too. Yeah, so I think we covered everything. Discord, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Discord, Patreon. I think that's everything. But go, and also go make friends with some of the amazing people in this community, because that's what's going on this weekend. We were supposed to have this big Carney Crew celebration all weekend from Wednesday to Wednesday. You know, sometimes hurricane gets in the way, but we're gonna keep the content coming. I'm gonna go have fun with all of them. Let them kind of have some fun off camera, because I do have rules. If you hang out with me while I'm on camera, you can't curse, you can't really say inappropriate things. We only can do certain things. And that is for the good of all of you, but I want people to go let loose on their own if you're hanging out with me. That's kind of why I thought I'd shut it down now. But I'll be back tomorrow. If you are here celebrating Epcot's 40th tomorrow, please come hang out with us. The whole schedule's in the Discord. And if you don't know where we are, it'll be in the Discord. It'll be on my Instagram. Come meet up, come say hi, come hang with us. And I will be live for a few hours, so make sure you are subscribed, you have the bell on, you turned on all notifications. I think that's it, folks. Tonight, if you want, you can go watch me make some drinks in studio. I am going to do WWNT, Liquid Magic tonight. I'm bringing a bunch of friends with me. It's gonna be a ton of fun. I'll be live at Epcot. We'll be live again Sunday. We'll be live again Monday. We're just trying to pump out as much content as we can, because I freaking love you guys, and we are building this channel up the best I can. So if you've ever shared this, if you've ever liked it, if you've ever told someone about it, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now go back and watch some old videos and leave a comment, so I know you're just out there lurking and hanging out. Thank you for being here with me. If you are watching in the future, you can still leave a comment, you can still hit the like button, and you can still tell a friend about the channel. That's it. Long commercial, long send-off, long goodbye. But I just want everyone to be in the know, because we're just out here having fun. I'm about to go back into Oga's and let these guys go have some fun, because I run a tight ship when they're around. Thank you so much, Joey. Thank you to everybody who watched today. Thank you to all the moderators. I know we had a lot of spam come in through the chat. Thank you guys so much. You're the best. Thanks to everybody in the Discord. Thanks to everyone who wrote a nice message. Thanks for all the private messages. Thanks to all the heroes out there here in Florida who are taking care of the people who need to be taken care of. We're here at Disney right now, and there are tons of people who need help. There are a ton of first responders, a ton of linesmen, a ton of electricians, contractors, and amazing people going out and literally saving others. So keep those people in your thoughts and prayers. And like I said, I'm trying to find a certain way to raise money that gets the money directly to them without any bureaucracy. Sorry, today's been a drinking day. I've been taking it easy the last week because I was supposed to get blood work done today, but that all got canceled. So we're turning it up. I'll see you guys later on tonight if you're watching WWNT. Besides that, I love you. Talk in the Discord. I'll be active there all night, all day long. Tomorrow we'll be having tons of fun. You'll get to meet a lot of the people who you might not have ever met. Maybe put a face to a name. I don't think I can ramble anymore if it was possible. But I love you. TTFN. Be kind to one another. And I'll see you real soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. I love you guys. I care about you. And keep sending positive vibes and all your prayers to everybody who's been affected by this storm. I'll see you later.